What's up, everybody? Bex texts you're watching men's gymnastics, so was I. And then I said, damn it, I gotta go stream. I wish I could just watch this on stream. That's all I want to do. Turns out, I really like the Olympics. I like that. That's fun. I like those Olympics. I saw those horsies jumping over those things, knocking down those things. I like that. I like those guys spinning around. I like that pommel horse. Looks so silly. Booker, you licking your binky? Don't do that. It's not TOS. Time Thief. Hello, Time Thieves. This sounds like a young adult fantasy novel. The Time Thieves. No, I didn't see a guy fall when his grip broke. I think I want to go back after they're done, because I like watching them live when they're happening, but I miss so much. So I might want to go back. I don't know how it works. If you're on the clock but you're locked in for real, does that mean you're clocked in? What's happening? Eating butts. He's eating butts. I know, right? There's too much going on with the Olympics. It's very overwhelming. There's a lot happening, you know? Hey, sir. With the bath time over there. You are fortunately at work with tum-tum probs? What kind of tum-tum probs? Above or below? I always, if I'm having tum-tum probs, because I was a chronic tum-tum prob haver in my teens, so I was always locked in with Tums or Pepto, or stuff that you have, you know, because I never wanted to be caught out away from the house with tum-tum probs. I was always getting nauseous. Sean of the Sean, thank you so much for subscribing. I know, what the hell? We all want to be watching the Olympics. Am I allowed to watch the Olympics with not showing it and just sound? And we all... Is that allowed? So I'll be honest. You know, we like to be a little too honest on this stream. You know I do. Talking about butt knives, talking about all sorts of stuff. I'm in that time of my cycle in which I will be having menses soon, and I'm feeling like I want to roost. I want to be a big fat hen on a big pile of straw, and I just want to... That's what I want to do. And watching the Olympics makes me feel like that, you know? And so that's all I want in life, is to just sit with my maternity pillow. I'm not pregnant, obviously, but I have a big maternity pillow, my big lady, and I just want to sit inside of her and just be like, that's how I feel. Very, just like a big fat hen. An announcer? No, I don't know what's going on. They're talking about stuff. Listen, I'm watching the Olympics. I'm watching the Olympics, and I see them do something, and I'm like, oh! And it's not, it's fine. It's fine to do the thing that I was worried about. And then I see them do something that looks really good, and then they're like, ooh, no, and I'm like, is that normal? Is that a normal part of it? Just not knowing what's happening and just watching the feats of strength and just being like, oh, yeah. Because I don't know. I watched women's gymnastics last night. Turns out, I didn't know. Turns out, Team USA women's gymnastics, really good. I mean, I knew about Simone Biles, I guess, in like passing. But I didn't know that like the US women's gymnastics team was like really, really good. Always. Has just like always been winning, son. Bro.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you so much, Casanova Frankenstein, for the freaking 10 subs. Wow. So generous, so kind, such donations.
Thank you for your patronage.
Another one. Thank you. Wow. Casanova Frankenstein. That is so kind. So yeah, I learned that, I don't know, I saw like they showed a graphic last night during the women's thing, and they kept talking about things from other years, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about, I'm sorry. Apparently, and I'm going to like look this up so that I can understand what's happening with the Olympics. I want to be in on it. I decided. I want to be an Olympics girly now. And I guess there's like year-round gymnastics events that they televise. I had no idea. This is a whole new world. Turns out I like sports. I just don't like football and basketball and baseball. I like gymnastics. I watched that, what was it called? Men's single canoe slalom. Loved that. That was fun. I don't know. I did watch a little bit of women's rugby. Rugby is more fun, I think, than football. Basketball, I cannot keep up with. I don't know what's happening in basketball. I don't know why. It's a relatively simple game, but like the ball moves so fast. Women's single table tennis. I want to watch that. I want to watch table tennis. Okay, so anyways, what I was seeing, they showed a graphic last night during women's gymnastics that like it showed like a bunch of years of the Olympics and where they were, and it was like gold, and then I got to Tokyo and it was like silver, gold, and I was like, wow, it's a US women place gold in all of those times except for Tokyo silver. And they were talking about, they kept saying like something Simone, something after what happened in Tokyo. I was like, oh my god, what happened in Tokyo? Did she shit on the frickin' stage? She had the twisties? What is that? Tummy troubles? Tummy troubles? She has tummy girly too? She had tummies? What's twisties? She had to bow out. The tubbles? Yeah. Bubble guts? It's like the yips, but she goes too fast. What is that? You're saying words I don't understand. Is that like when you get your tummy in, when you run and then your tummy hurts? Do you know what I'm talking about? When you run and then you have a stitch in your side? Yips is like mental stuff. What? She played Sherlock Holmes' Crimes and Punishments. That's what she did. According to your fiance, it's liquid in the ears that determine if you're up or down. So like vertigo. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. if you are gonna do flippy flips in the air, you should probably not have silly brain. You know? That would be bad. That would be danger. I'm glad then. But okay, is that why we got Silver? So what's the big deal? Let her fucking have a nap. Who cares? Let her rest. They have other girls. Is she just like the biggest deal? Is she like the reason that we get gold? Because she hasn't been around that long, right? How long has she been around? She's so young. Oh, okay. They need her. Okay, I get it. I'm understanding. Okay. I see. Okay. I'm catching up. Thank you, everybody. I'm getting it now. I'm understanding. Yay. So listen. Listen, everyone. Listen up. Remember how I told you that I want to be a fat hen roosting? I still do. And I didn't know if it would if I would get more pep in my step as I got up and started streaming. No, not pregnant. Period. Coming. It's my moon blood. My moon blood. Making me sleep. The blood moon rises once again. Is what is happening. And so I see, I can't even talk. I'm out of it. I installed some games that I felt like I would maybe want to play, and I'm looking at them and I don't want to play anything. Even though I said that I would. Oh, I said that I would. I mean, you're not gonna like them, Gangi. I think they're not for you to enjoy for me. But also, I want to do the family sharing thing and take all of Matt's games again. Because he has all these games. I don't want to buy any more games. I reinstalled Supermarket Simulator and Gas Station Simulator. And I installed what else did I install? Strange Horticulture I installed. It is an awesome thing that Steam did. That is genius. You vibe with Strange Horticulture, gangly? Also, we have 2 Point Hospital still, which we could get back into. Strange Horticulture is a vibe. Okay, alright. I'm glad to see the response to Strange Horticulture. It's also a detective game, right? Or like a solving things game. So I feel like it won't be as intense. I can sit back and think and use my blood moon brain. Alchemist Simulator? No, I haven't. I haven't tried that at all. Do you hear me? Do you hear this? I'm gonna look it up. Alchemist Simulator. Oh, Potion Craft? I've seen this. It's on my wish list already. Yeah, this also looks extremely up my alley. Because also, I was an alchemist for many years. Hello, have you seen these drawers? Only alchemists have these Dewey Decimal drawers. These drawers were actually from our wedding. We had all of the table cards, escort cards. I made everybody's escort cards. I know we talked about this. I got a pack of vintage library book cards that go in, you know, that have like the name and the date thing. I got a pack of old, brand new, sealed in the thing. Library book cards that go in the little envelope. Okay? And then each one of them I Mod Podged cuttings from like botanical prints, like vintage botanical books and stuff like that. And I hand stamped everybody's name and table number. I did spell a few names wrong. But then we would have all the drawers open. Like this, it says A through E. And so we would have them like that, and then we'd have A through E in there. You know? It was really cute, if I do say so myself. If I'm being honest. And I'm always honest. Okay? Sorry. What can I say? I will add Potion Craft to my cart. Do you guys want to play Strange Horticulture? It's true, I've never been not honest. If there's one thing I am, it's honest. Okay. Should I, real quick? What is this? Okay, that's what that is today. That one lonesome bundle of hairs. Okay, it sounds like everybody wants to play Strange Horticulture. That sounds good. Do you want to do like the daily games real quick? Or are we just ready to dive right into Strange Horticulture? Tell me what you want from me, and I will make your dreams come true. Excuse me, Salmon, it's the loathsome dung eater. He's not lonesome, he has lots of friends, but he's loathsome. No, I'm not gonna do a crossword puzzle. My brain honestly is not on it. I won't look at the crosswords, I promise. I'm like not. I haven't done the crosswords for the past few days because I've just like, my brain has not been in crossword mode. That's okay. That's why this is me being honest, Salmon. He's not lonesome. He's best friends. He's not lonesome. He's sitting in a corpse pile. Those are all of his friends. Look at this freaking pimpy I woke up with today. That's how you know. That's how you know. Ladies, you know what I mean. Cheek pimpy. You know what that means. Ladies, you know what I mean. And he knows what you need. Is that the words? But does he do it? What we really need is a femininomenon. A what? A femininomenon. Ladies. Shh. Shh. Hit it like rum pum pa pum. Get it hot like Papa John. Make a bitch go on and on. It's a feminine nomenon. Ladies. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I know, dude. Chapel Rowan is really blowing up. you know what? I think it's just that she was destined to be a star. And it can't be stopped. I don't think I will ever change it. Thank you for freaking subscribing, Dark Lurker Wario. I like it, actually. It's a fun surprise whenever I switch over to Chrome. It's always a surprise, too. I literally always forget. Maybe once or twice I've remembered. Okay, here we go. 2003, 2.1 billion views, par 1. So basically, if I don't get this, I'm going to delete our Twitch account. Go shawty, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip Bacardi like, no, what do you call that? And I don't give up cause it's your birthday. In the club. I was in the club. So come give me a hug. Great, now I don't have to delete the Twitch account. Go shawty. It's your birthday. Barian, thank you for subscribing. I also got yesterday's bundle on the first par 1. Hey, ho he ho he ho hey, hey ho he ho he. I like it. Yesterday's was something stupid that I hated. Daily Dozen Trivia by Barstool. Oh shit. No, don't tell me that. Uh-oh. What was yesterday's? Let me open up Bandle. Maybe it's still there. How will I know? Wait, how to... No. It was some dumb song. Oh yeah, it was Budapest. How does that song go? Type 1 word of it to me. Type 3 words of it to me. Type the first words. Type some words. Type some words and I'll tell you how it goes. It goes, oh, bars in Budapest, my golden grand piano, you, I lose it all. I hate that song. I hate it. I think it's so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. My golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you. Why are you singing like that, sir? He's singing, I don't like it. What are you talking about, my golden grand piano? Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. It's so dumb. It's so just like the most like commercial. They invented that to go in your Rite Aid commercial. People riding bikes and the narrator is going, "Your family's health is important to us." Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. You know what I mean? And at Rite Aid, we want to protect your family. Give me one good reason. That's it. Pompeii also. That's a dumb song, but also, admittedly, Pompeii is more of a bop than Budapest. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Here I do this, I switch back. For 1 second. Ding 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 ding. Turn it down though so that I can focus more. Now I will remember that the child will be here. A child. I feel like I need to make up lyrics to that song. I hate this bright page. A child. There's only one thing worse than a rapist. Okay. We have trickery. Immediate off the bat trickery. I see it. Can I tell you about it? I'm going to. Husky, bulldog. I think, oh, pointer. I think, oh, we've got some dog breeds here. But not so, because my brain said, husky, this is a trick. Where's fat? Stout? Okay. Porter? Perhaps? You know? Like, oh, and you're husky? Or you have a husky voice? Husky horse. You know? Gruff. You have a husky voice? I think that's what it is. One of those things. That's what I think so. Fry. You have a vocal fry. Do you think that's it? Don't! Oh! Don't! Jail. Gay baby jail. Goodbye. Goodbye. Enjoy jail. Porter. Amber. Whoa. Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa. But I will do your French suggestion. I liked it a lot. French fry, French bulldog, French horn, French. What'd you say, kiss? French. I like your suggestion. Never do it again. Ring. Are these beers? Are these beers? Is sour a beer? Don't tell me. You can't. Amber? I did that already. It is. Gengi, you told me. Gengi jail. Okay, I do it. Can't jail you. I could ban you. Look at this. I did it. I should stop it. I'm just kidding. But sometimes I have to show my strength. Gengi, say something so I know you're not banned. Husky, gruff. Rough horse. Okay. Yay! Raspy. Little, middle, pointer, ring. Fingies! Fiskingies. Something's wrong today. I needed that. I've been struggling with connections lately. Needed that. Fingies. Fingies.
Fingies. Yeah.
Okay, staying power. Ooh, girl. Yesterday, it was the theme was that's a stretch, and it was very hard, and I didn't understand what the actual strand was until like I had 2 things left. It was horde. Okay, staying power. Staying power. Glue. Where's tape? Where's... Gang got unmodded? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. It says no. It says unmod Gangi on your thing still. Oh no. Okay, I'll fix it right now. I will fix it right now, okay? I will never actually put you in jail. Hold on, everybody. 1 second, okay? I will fix it right now. I cannot let that stand. Who would do that to you, Gangi? Who would do that to you? Got it. Who would even do that? Not me. Twitch! I would never do that, Gangi.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Someone's playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. No, they're not. They're not. That's not Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, that's fine. Log in. Hold on, I gotta log into Twitch real quick. Is that okay? Is that alright? Maybe I can just do it on here, actually. I think I'm already logged in on this screen. I am! Ew, it's me. Okay.
Here I go, Genki. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay. You're gonna love it. Yeah.
Roles manager. Where's Gangly Wangly? Gone. Okay.
Genki. Gankily wankly. And this and then beep.
Oh. Guess what, Gangly? To make up for my transgression against you, I will give you a reward. And that reward, maybe you already had this, maybe it's not that big of a deal. That reward is editor. Yay! Yay! Our newest mod, Gang Warily. Yay! So listen, Gang Warily, there's some things you gotta know as a mod for this channel. I won't pay you. I will make fun of you sometimes. And also, I like that you're here. Okay. And now, Strands time. And you will be jailed. If you tell me can't jail me, I say, oh really? It's true. It's true. It's true. I found a strand. Sticky stuff. Bubblegum. Epoxy. Tape. Adhesive. That's a generic word. Oh wait. Is it go adhesive? Yeah. It's not adhesive. Jaxoflexo, thank you for 27 years. And this is Leclerc! Charles Leclerc! That's what this is. Lemon. Clear? Ram. Okay. Melcar. Reclaim. Leclerc. Remical. I'm sorry. It's gotta either start or end with this M here, I think. No, it doesn't have to, I guess. It could be Lemarac. It could be No, it could be Stop with your emotes shaming me. I'm fine. Clear 'em. It's good. I'm doing it good. Rack clean. Mail car. Mail car. Caramel. Yay. Let's play horticulture now. You want to? I want to. Bearded J. Should I volunteer? Oh. Riddle helps when it's quiet. Oh, Bearded J. I bet it's quiet often and you're always looking for things to do. Welcome back from jail, everybody. How was it? They have to shave your head when you go into jail. Is that true? Because of the lice? On account of the lice? Maybe not always. Now you know. Now you know. That's pretty privilege, Genki. Okay? Now you know how pretty people feel. I didn't mean to call you ugly. Is that what I did? I just meant like I don't know what I meant. Listen, you can't take anything that I'm saying today as seriously. I do speak truths, but also I'm tripping over my words a lot. So sometimes I mean to say, if I mean to say it, it's real. If I mean to say it, it's real. If I trip over my words and something comes out unintentionally, it's not real, okay? No, I don't want to bully Genki. I want to shrink him down to this big and I want to put him in my pocket. I want him to tell me what to do. I need somebody to do that. And I feel like Genki would be a good person to like I don't care what you want. I want you to, or like you can be here. Okay. I say, huh? What? Okay. And I take you to meetings. Because you're really good at meetings. So whenever I have a meeting, I call up my tiny little Genki. And I put him on my shoulder. And I walk into like, Kayla! Thank you for 3 years. You're a toddler. I just feel like you're good at meetings. You have them so often. I feel like you're probably a pro now. So like I call up my little tiny Genki. And I say, all right, meeting time. And I show up and I walk into the meeting and I say, listen, don't worry about him. None of your business. He's my teammate here. And he will be guiding me, okay? And then anytime somebody says something, I say, huh? No, we won't be doing that. No. That's what's gonna happen, okay? So as soon as we have the technology to make tiny, coming for you, bitch. Okay. Silly day. Oh my god, you guys, yesterday I was sitting and watching my pea puffers, as I do. And I was on my phone a little bit, and I was doing stuff on my phone. And I looked up at my pea puffers. They were fighting a pea puffer fight for a while. And I was like, whoa. And I had to get up and I had to tap on the glass to break up the fight. Can you believe? Oh my god, also I have more to tell you. I have more to tell you. Because guess what I did? I have more to tell you. Guess what I watched? I watched, for the first time ever, Requiem for a Dream. By myself. I decided. Oh yeah, my pea puffers. I watched Requiem for a Dream. I have the juice. And let me tell you, I was fully, just from what everyone had said, so sorry, I'm going to talk about Requiem for a Dream, and then I'm going to play Strange Horticulture, okay? Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. I did like Speak No Evil. I did it. I did like Speak No Evil. I didn't like it in the way that it made me feel really weird. It was one of those movies that I was surprised by how much it affected me. It scared me, I think. But it's also very frustrating. Okay. Anyways. Requiem for a Dream. I was fully prepared to be like, this might ruin my week. But I'm on this kick now where I like watching things that are really famous and good that I've never seen, and I'm gonna do it. Y'all, I loved that movie. I loved Requiem for a Dream. I wasn't depressed after. I was stoked. I just felt like it was so good and cool and interesting. I was fascinated. And like, yeah, it ends sad, but nobody dies. Okay? And also it's like just twisted and sick enough for me to like, because I'm depraved and a monster. And so I was just like glued to the TV the whole time. I wasn't really sad. Except for I was sad for the mom. She made me feel sad, but I didn't cry. I just loved it. And it was so like surreal and exciting. What? No, she didn't. She didn't die. She didn't die. I just watched it. Unless I missed it. I love Black Swan. I like this better than Black Swan. Okay? It's surreal. It is depressing if you're... Yeah, she didn't die. She went to the loony bin. You know, that's what people like to call the places that house the unwell, correct? Loony bin. That's the socially acceptable term we use. Yeah, her part was definitely like the most upsetting, the mom stuff, but also like super interesting. A little bit, I felt like that's me. I was like, that's me with my my ADHD meds. Just zoom in for a little bit. You know, when you've taken a break off your ADHD meds for a while, and then you get back on your meds, and it's just like, you know, Neum. No, she didn't die. Dude, no, Jared Leto is a great actor. He's made some poor decisions with his movies. I've watched Hereditary, yes. I've watched Seven, yes. Love. I love Seven. Seven slaps. So anyway, I just wanted to say, Requiem for a Dream, it didn't depress me. It fascinated me. Because I like that. I like human condition. I like the weird things that people do. I love intervention. I love hoarders. I love 600 Pound Life. I like to look at people and say, like, how did you end up here? And like the mom's one specifically, I had a moment of like epiphany moment a bit. And I was like, as soon as she sort of like went downhill, I don't want to spoil it too much if like Bunny is going to go watch it or something. I was like, oh, I live in LA. I grew up around these people who are sort of like wandering the streets and like saying nonsense. And it was so, I don't know, like you think about when you see people like that, how you think a little bit like, oh man, how did you get here? I hope you're okay. Like the thoughts cross your mind. Maybe you give him a little money or like a granola bar or something that you have in your car. But I had a little moment of epiphany and I was like, these are, I don't know, like I don't want to say like, oh, these are normal people, because like obviously everybody is a person, but watching Requiem for a Dream made me see how someone gets to that point, how someone ends up there. And I knew already how people end up there, but like you really get a visual, a visual of how that might happen to someone. I was like, oh, I know this person. I see this person all the time. So I liked that. Yes, Wayans. Who is it? Martin? Wayans. One of those Wayans. I felt his character got the short end of the stick narratively. I felt a little bit like they were like, we'll get back to that. We got the real stuff going here. So yeah, if you have any more suggestions for like surreal, maybe like twisted movies where it's not like depressing. I don't like death in the sense that like I don't like grief, I don't like mourning, I don't like that sort of thing. I've seen Ex Machina, very good. That sort of thing. I don't want to watch somebody lose someone they love. I really don't like that. But I do. Oh no. Oh. I've seen Prisoners. That's a good movie. I do like Hereditary and Midsommar, but they're hard for me. And with Midsommar specifically, it's so the grief, the wallowing in the grief part gets out of the way relatively quickly, and then you can focus on the sights and experience of the Midsummer Festival while she's kind of in the throes of grief. And like, I don't think I will ever not cry at, I know it's silly, it looks silly, but I don't think I will ever not cry during this random, I guess, the part where they're all like collectively crying together. I just think it's so beautiful and so like, oh, Midsommar is so good. It's so good because it's such a conflicting thing. This is turning into movie talk. It's if you've ever lost someone, there's especially if you're like sort of young. I always talk about this. I talk about it too much where it's like, okay, we get it. Lost my dad when I was 13. It was my first, like it was my first year of high school, and I had only been in high school for like a month, and then my dad died. And I was like, perfect. So it kind of set up the high school experience. And there were a lot of times where I felt alone or outcast because of like what I was going through and like my emotions and stuff. Sorry, I'm trying not to get verklempt, but blood moon, what can I say? I felt there were a lot of times where like, especially with my drama class, which is a very tight-knit group, we spend a lot of time together, we go through a lot of things together. Totally bingo bongo. Nobody understands it until they experience it. So like there's a very specific time that one of my friends actually brought up to me the other day, and I had like blocked it out, and then she mentioned it and I was like, oh my god, that happened. That's crazy. I can't believe I blocked it out. Also, that was a huge big thing. It was a year after my dad had died of cancer, and I was in 10th grade, and we were putting on it wasn't like a big production. It was more like a black box type thing where there's not really a big set. There's a lot of black boxes to symbolize things, and we put it on for like people in the school and like classes and stuff, but it wasn't like a big serious production with costumes and stuff. We had like a headband that whatever. So I was Anne Frank in the last act, and then act 1 and act 2 Anne Frank were 2 other girls. And between acts, we would pass the like headband off to each other, and it would be like, okay, you're Anne Frank now, bye. And so my act in act 3 of the Diary of Anne Frank, spoiler alert, is when they get frickin' caught and taken to the frickin' concentration camp. It was rough, but I loved it. I loved doing it. And so, but because that was such a like important thing for my class at the time, and it felt very important at the time, grand scheme of things, a production that's barely a production just for students, not a big deal. But I wasn't going to school a lot. I wasn't showing up a lot. You know, I was staying home a lot. And one day when I came into school, my entire drama class of like 20 kids sat me down and like basically had an intervention with me where they all took a turn telling me why they needed me there and how I needed to get it together and be there because we're putting on this show. So just to put that into perspective for you, that scene, that scene from Midsommar, I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing. That scene from Midsommar, where they're all crying together. It just like gets me, because you want that so bad. You know? Sorry. You want that so bad when you're going through something like that. And I just think it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful display of like women supporting each other and like family. And that's why I love Midsommar, because of this back and forth mind fuck where you're like, oh, hey Joey, hi, where you're like, these people are bad, these people are awful, this is horrible, but, and it's manipulative what they're doing to her. They're doing it on purpose to make her feel at home and safe. And it's evil, it's bad, but I so get it. It's like, yeah, I probably also, I don't know if I would have set my boyfriend on fire in a bear, but you know, who can say? It's probably one of the, that and Hereditary, because I think it's so dark and, we get much more time with the kid. We get so much more time getting to know the kid. We didn't know her family before they died. we just know her and we feel sad for her. But with Hereditary, like, it's just, it's harder. It's less, it's also a very real grief, but I feel like it is more like dreadful, and there's less conflicting feelings as somebody who has gone through that, you know? So, yeah. If there's any advice that I can give you for somebody who is going through something, or complaining about something, or like venting, my advice to you is to not try to fix it. Don't try to make solutions. And I think it's natural for us to want to help, and we think we're helping by being like, well, why don't you just do this? Or like, it's gonna be fine, you know, blah, blah, blah. Just be there. Like, just that, if I can give you any advice, take that scene from Midsommar as a metaphor for how to support someone when they're grieving. Just be there with them. Just say, I'm so sorry. That sucks. You know? Back rub, hold. Just be there while they cry. Just let them cry, you know? That's my advice to you. Don't try to fix. So anyways, there's that. Big Midsommar tangent and why I love it so much. And it's just like so good to look at. I've seen it twice now. It was the first movie I watched this year. And I just love it. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Well, I'm happy to give it. I'm happy to give advice and talk about sad things. I usually can talk about sad things without crying. I'm just hormonal. You know. Yeah. I don't want to like, I don't want to lean too hard into like gendered stereotypes, but it's true. Men, I think, do more often have a tendency to want to fix things, and you know, and it's because probably as a society we train men, condition men to not be feelers, like you're saying, Kayla, to not cry, to not have emotions, to stuff them down. Emotions are a women thing. And so when someone is having a big emotion and a man hasn't been taught that it's okay to be emotionally intelligent and to feel things and to let it out and whatever, I think the default mode oftentimes, and this is for women too, it's not, I'm just saying, I think societally, it's more imparted on men, that it's just like whoa, emotions bad. I'm not supposed to have emotions. You have emotions? Fix it. Oh no. I think that's like a default thing. Like that's how that's how some people who are not so in touch with their emotions will show their support, because they want to help, but they don't know how. And so like, that's what they do, you know? So I think that's what it is. Good. I'm glad. I love when men cry. Okay. I love it. You ever watch Lord of the Rings? Sensitive ass boys love. The sweet, tender male relationships in Lord of the Rings is what everyone should base their masculinity on, I think. Men crying, get into it, yeah. Absolutely. Everyone should be hobbits or elves or dwarves. Really had to learn how to talk about feelings? Yeah, of course. Because if you're not taught at a young age to talk about your feelings, it's completely foreign. It's a skill. It's a skill you have to learn, which is why I think everyone, even if you don't have big problems, should go to therapy and learn how to talk about how you're feeling. You know? Even if you're not like, oh man, I'm so depressed. If everything is just like fine, go find yourself a nice therapist. Do a monthly check-in. You know? Zuko, thank you for subscribing. Do a monthly check-in. Just to learn how to be in tune with yourself. Or if you don't want to do that, get yourself one of those mindfulness journals or something that just like has a prompt, and it's like, what's a time that you felt good? And you're like, let me think about it. Like journaling is really good for that. Just like forces you to think about yourself and like check in and be like, I don't know, what was that? Therapy can be preventative. We don't wait to brush our teeth until we get a cavity. That's true, Loot to Kill. That's true. I think so. Yeah. And it's so nice to just have, when people do transgress against you, which they will, there's nobody in life that has gone through life without being transgressed upon or feeling like they've been transgressed upon. It's nice to go, to a professional and be like, this freaking thing happened. And then have them be like, man, that must have been so annoying. And then you go, yeah, it was. And then they go, why did that bother you so much? And you go, well, maybe it reminded me of the time that my freaking dad left me at the skate park and I was so scared. And then you cry. Not always. I don't always cry in therapy. A lot of time. You know, that's what it is. Yeah, dads being good dads. My writing class, someone suggested making a happy journal and writing down all the happy things that happened a few times a week. And as someone who hates journaling because it makes me feel sad, I feel like that's so fun. Ooh, I love that. So yeah, journal freaking exciting things. They make journals, all sorts of journals with prompts that are like, what was your favorite movie this week that you watched or something? And you're just like, I really liked this thing. And then it will be like, tell me why. And you're like, okay, bitch, damn. And you go off, you know? Doesn't have to be serious. Just check in. Genki, I would love to hear what you thought about Speak No Evil. Because I liked it too. And I didn't like it while I was watching it. And then, I liked it okay. And then afterwards, it stuck with me for a long time. And I was just like, ugh, like creeped out. I was just like, ugh, I did not like that. Ew. So, I would like to hear that. Should we play Strange Horticulture? Perhaps? Or should we just keep chatting? It's up to you guys. Okay, let's keep crying. Hell yeah. Okay. What should we cry about this time? It's quiet though. I'll just put this back on for a little bit. Some música. Journaling doesn't work for you, so let's keep doing this. No, I'm good. I like talking. You know I barely wanted to play a game today, so it's up to you guys. We can talk more about movies. Gengi's writing up something to tell me about Speak No Evil. I would like to hear it. It's Wednesday, my dude. Oh yeah, Dress to Impress. I forgot about it. Seen anything interesting? Yes. Well, I was telling everyone that I watched Requiem for a Dream for the first time and I really liked it. And I want more movies. I really like surreal movies. I think my problem also is that I've watched so many like My default is like horror. I love horror. I want to watch horror. Yes, I did watch Cobweb. It was okay. Whoa, Ghost Pineapple, thank you for 12 subs. Let me hit this here.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love that. Love that. I haven't seen Longlegs yet because I don't want to go to the theaters. Thank you so much, Ghost Pineapple. Very nice. So, I was telling this to Matt the other day. Watch mostly horror movies all the time. And, I guess I forgot that movies other than horror movies can be like surreal and bizarre and dark. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, I forgot that you can make a movie whatever you want. You know? It doesn't have to be anything. No, I'm not sick. I just like, I would rather watch a movie at home. I don't like all the variables of a movie theater that come into play that could possibly interfere with my experience of the movie. Like, disrespectful audience, loud snacks, those are things. Sticky floor. Horror is a wild card audience-wise. It is. And then there's a new variable that I have learned about the last time I went to the theater, which was for Evil Dead Rise, and that's squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. I had a bad chair, and every time I moved in it, it was like, Arr! I had squeaky chair. So I was really uncomfortable, and every time I shifted my and you guys, you see how ants I pant. I have spilkus. I have such spilkus. And so like, ooh, every time I adjusted myself, it was like, luckily Evil Dead Rise is kind of like a chaotic movie, so it was pretty noisy, but you know. Yeah, Toad Share. Actually, how the difficulty online or the politeness and Speak No Evil. Yeah, that was my thing too with Speak No Evil, because I was like, as a chronic people pleaser and a chronic afraid to upset people, me as hell. Spilkus is like Jewish ants in your pants. Specifically for Jews. It's Jewish ants in your pants. I have spilkus. I can't explain it. I have it. You speak German? That's so cool. It's cool. I'm still learning ASL. Mike talked about that, about a recent half in the recent half in the bag, having a squeaky chair that forced him to sit uncomfortably still. That was me in Evil Dead Rise. That was me. I hate it. And what was it? One time, you're learning ASL? me, I don't know. Me, it's like this. Me too. Also, same. I'm learning. Yeah. So it ruined a little bit of the experience, but Evil Dead Rise was so good that I was just like, I don't care. This is a question. That diddly finger. This is question. That's how you indicate a question. But you can also, you don't have to sign with the question. You have to, you can just be like, where's the table? And like make face. Like, where's the table? Where's table pink? Pink? I don't know. Whatever. Where's the pink table? And be like, you know? Or you can just be like, Where's table? That's what that is. Taps fingers. My name. SHELBY. You? That's my that. I'm learning like shirt, dress, pants is like that. I'm learning so much. I love it. Favorite sign is bitch. Pants. Pants. And you could do like tiny shirt. Yeah, mother, mom, dad, bitch. This is bitch. I'm pretty sure. That. Mom. Skirt. Skirt is like this, but down here. Skirt is like dress, but low. Yeah, I'll ask it right now. I'll ask Shart GPT and he'll tell me. Are the signs for mom and bitch similar in ASL? Yes, the signs for mom and bitch in American Sign Language are somewhat similar, but they have distinct differences. The sign for mom involves placing your thumb on your chin. Oh no, it's like this is mom. With this. It's also made with thumb hand, involves a more exaggerated motion. Placing the thumb. I don't know what you're saying to me. I need a picture. They're similar. Mom and bitch in ASL. I'm Googling. Deaf. Maybe I think this is bitch, actually. This is bitch. And this is mom. I think that's what it is. Sorry. Bye. Tuck your thumb for a B. Oh, with a bitch. I see. You make a B for bitch. I see. Okay, cool. Thank you. We'll see. We're learning today. We're learning today. And I'm learning like patterns and stuff. Like, your favorite shirt, blue stripes. This is kind of stuff that I'm learning. It's like the difference between signing thank you and fuck you. Like this, thank you and fuck you. Like that. I'm sorry, let me zoom out my camera a little bit so you guys can see Joseph. Oops. In my Juicely. Sorry, I'm gonna scoot him back so you can see him better. I know, I wish they were too. I wish they were the same. It's sad, but whatever. I did get a chance to speak sign language a little bit to somebody at the storage unit. Yeah, I have been wanting to learn ASL forever. Sorry. And I finally was just like, frick it, whatever, let's do it. Let's go. So, oh my god. When it's backwards, I have such a hard time fixing my bangs. So, I'm learning ASL on a website, Lingvano. That's what I'm learning. What is this, internet? No, this is probably internet. I don't know. What's internet? Lingvano. It's an app. I don't know how to say app. I can say website. That's so cool. That's so cool. Do you have deaf friends or family, or just doing it out of personal interest? I just feel like it. I know nobody that I can speak sign language to. So when I found that one man in the world, I was really excited. I was like, "Are you hard of hearing?" I was like, "Yes, I'm deaf." I was like, "I'm learning ASL." Anyways. I haven't seen Coda. But we'll watch it. I can't do a whole stream in ASL. I don't know it. I don't know it good. What is your favorite girlfriend review game your boyfriend plays? Like my favorite one that I've watched him play. Probably like Red Dead maybe, but there's so much derping around in Red Dead that I think that it's just like, yeah, maybe GTA. It's so silly. Uncharted is great, but Resident Evil Village is a great one to watch also. When the world is really big and there's a lot of little hole-up minutes to do, I'm bye-bye. I'm night-night. I know, I remember comparing Resident Evil Village to a roller coaster, and it totally is. I'm not a huge fan of Resident Evil Village, like story-wise. I feel like it kind of shits the bed a bit at the end, which is not abnormal for Resident Evil games. But yeah, I really like a linear, story-driven game. Yeah, the story is functional, but it's a problem too with horror in general, I think, where like you have a really cool idea for a horror movie, but the nature of horror is so like fantastical so often, especially in the Resident Evil universe, that by the time you get to the point where they're like answering questions, wrapping things up, finalizing what's going on, it's a little bit just like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Are you sure? Okay. Fierce. Yeah, I really don't like Horizon as a viewer, as a watcher. I haven't played it, but the Horizon, I don't know, I'm just like, I have qualms. I think it's really good what they did, it's just not for me. Did I tell you guys that my mom called me the other day, very recently, and was like, "Oh, honey, I saw that video you guys put out about the girl with the red hair. I loved it. It was so good." And I was like, "Mom, that was from like 3 years ago." She was like, "What?" What? I don't know what she's doing over there. I don't know what's going on. I do like the environment of Horizon. She got algorithms. She's catching up. Yeah, she has no idea how to use YouTube. I think what she does is like she remembers, oh yeah, I should check and see if they've uploaded anything. And then she types in girlfriend review, and then it just will like suggest a video to her. I don't think it will say like the latest upload. She's just like, that one. Yes, in 2026, she will say, "I love your clickbait video," for sure. No, we haven't had a chance to play Metal Gear games yet, but that's, you know, we're gonna be doing that in the future. Does she know about like the stream and everything? Yeah, she knows about the streams. I don't know how much she knows. She knows that I'm live to people. I don't know. Oh man, I can't wait to play Monster Hunter. That's gonna be so fun. Thank you. I do have adorable animals.
Joey. He's really sleeping.
Oh, he's really sleeping. I couldn't wake him up. I am a professional crossword puzzle solver. Oh, oh, Joey's so soft. Yeah, that'll be fun. Metal Gear. Cuckoo Bananas. Cuckoo Bananas. I also really loved watching Resident Evil 7. I think that's my favorite Resident Evil game that I've consumed. Maybe I would even play it at some point. I'm a little scared to play it. It's a little scary. But I love it. I think it's so cool. I love the story. It does shit the bed at the end, in my opinion. But man, I cannot catch a break today with these bangles. When can I ever, though? If I'm not putzing with my bangs, it ain't a stream. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, you know, the Mass Effect, not for me to watch. Not for watching for me. As a human, I hope to never shit the bed in IRL. Yeah, me too. I also hope to never shit the bed IRL. I'm sure I have. I don't know. I have a Mia Winters cosplay going on right now. What? White t-shirt. I'm a really good cosplayer. I love Resident Evil 7. I love the spookiness of it. I love the body horror. I love it all. Yep. So, movies. We were discussing movies and we were enjoying them. We were enjoying the movie discussion and the crying, I believe. And I will say that I also recently watched... I talked about this already on stream, but since we're talking, I watched Blue Velvet and I watched Taxi Driver for the first time. Both of those. And I liked them. I didn't care for Blue Velvet that much. I thought it was a little... okay, you know. I don't know. In theory, I like it, David Lynch. I like that you're doing bizarre stuff, but a lot of the times it feels like nonsense for the sake of nonsense. It is maybe a more normal David Lynch movie, but it's still just like, why? I mean, I've mentioned this before. I've heard that David Lynch makes movies based on like dreams that he's had, or like that movies that are like dreams. So people act kind of weird and dreamlike in a bizarre way. And it's not for everyone, I think. I get it. I think it's cool that he does that, but it is a little boring and just like, what's the point? What's the point, is what I say. Like, after watching Blue Velvet, I was like, okay, let me try to think about this like a film student. And like, if I were in film school right now, what would I say is the point of the movie? And I was trying to figure it out. Because it's not like a complicated movie, it's just weird. And it's not even that weird, it's just like, okay. And what I decided was like, okay, it's like, you know, under the facade of society, there's dark stuff going on, or a little. And, there's a, you know, that you're following the main character, and maybe they're struggling to choose between like the good stuff that he's supposed to do and the bad stuff that feels nice but is not good for him. But it's like, okay, and what is that? What is the purpose? No, visual art does not always have to have a point. But I like a movie to have a point, personally. I don't think it needs to have a point for everyone. And if the point is just to... I don't like finding hidden meanings either. But I like to just try to figure out what people were doing, or like what the consensus is about a movie like that, you know? I start thinking like, okay, why is this movie a big deal? Why do people talk about this movie? Especially if I don't get it. I try to think about it. I burped. And I just was like, I Googled it afterwards. I was like, okay, so just like the being conflicted between good and bad is like the point of Blue Velvet. And then I Googled it and it was like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, cool. And if the point, sorry, what I was going to say is if the point, sorry, I'm cracking my knuckies. If the point is to just get like for David Lynch, to just get something out of his head, and like something is dying to be made here and he has to get it out, I like that. That's fine. I like that. But it doesn't make it a like great movie for me personally. You know what I mean? It's not something that I enjoy necessarily. I had a decent time watching Blue Velvet. I love Isabella Rossellini, Kyle MacLachlan, Laura Dern. Amazing. Silly. Saw his beanie. Saw his little beanie. And his little tuchus. Saw his little beanie and tuchus in there in Blue Velvet. Ooh. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm more interested in characters and like psyche and why people do things. And it's very hard to follow that in a David Lynch movie, I think. I like the dark crevices of the human mind. And like people being sickos. The nudity in House of the Dragon this season is wild for me. It is wild. We saw a beanie. We saw a beanie in there. Hello. I like Darren Aronofsky too. That's a good way to put it, Gangi. I haven't watched the most recent episode, so... Yeah, big BJ shot. Big ol'... She gave him the glorp. Yeah. I think, yeah. But honestly, I appreciate beanies being shown because there's some major inequality in the nudity space in films and television. Okay? We need beanie quality. Thank you, Grant. Yes, beanie quality. I understand because penises are very explicit when you think about it. Like a naked lady, boobs is boobs. We love boobs. Boobs are cool. Boobs are great. Hello, there's that. But there's not like that much going on with a boob. There's a nip and a shape, but it's not like that detailed, a boob. It's a nice, we like to see a boob. And then a hoo-ha, a kuka, usually there's pubis to cover the kuka in a movie. They put the pubis. Nobody's clean shaven, okay, in a movie, because frankly, it's obscene. It's too detailed. It's too detailed for everybody to get the pube-free vision. Okay? But a beanie a beanie is just out there for everybody to see. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Poobs or no, you're gonna see the beanie. It's the urethra that makes it more explicit. Yeah. Because the balls are there. The penis is there. It's very there. And then it's like there's nothing going on, nothing on a man's body, and then just this thing. And our bodies are, there's a little more going on, and our balls are inside. Our balls are inside. Balls inside. My balls are inside. Okay? So, it's just a little tucked away, a little more private. We're very private. Okay? Tucked away. So it's more of like a secret. That's why women are mysterious. Ooh. Ooh. No, I'm not used to seeing boobs on screen. Even still, I see a boob and I go, boobie! Boobies! That's what I do. No, Matt doesn't get weird when boobies are on screen. We both go, boobies! And then we stop what we're doing, we look at the boobies and we go, boobies. Mm-hmm. But Venus? Oh! That's what Venus is. Whoa! It's like a rare sight. It's like whale watching. Ah! Ah! It's here! You know? So I think that's fun. Is that true? When there's a Bingus on the screen, the actor dies? I haven't been watching The Boys very often. I have to tell you something. Can I be honest? I watched the first episode of the new season of The Boys and it made me cringe a lot. I didn't like it. It was embarrassing me. Am I alone? It's too much, you guys. It's too topical. It's too much. I don't like it. I don't like it when there's so many like references to things. Like I cringed at the new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm too. With there was like a whole episode about Wordle. It's like not a good idea. If I can give one advice to showrunners, to writers, whatever, don't talk about stuff happening on social media. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please. Please. Because what's going to happen is it's going to be maybe, best case scenario, maybe funny for a month. And then after that time period, best case scenario that is, it may never be funny. Because the social media stuff comes and goes so quickly. By the time you make an episode about it, it's done. If you can give me an example of like a time when that went well, I'll take it and I will look into it and I will say good. But it's just don't. I felt that about the prior Curb season to the newest one where the finale revolved around Trump's first impeachment over the Ukraine bribe call. Yeah. Black Mirror, I will say, but that's like the whole point of it, is like to make comments about technology and our relationship to it and that sort of thing. But like that, there's an episode of one of the newer seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which I haven't been watching because it's making me cringe, dude. Like these people, they get older and then they just like turn into boomers at some point. I don't know what's happening. Basically, like, there's an episode where they're at the zoo and they're all texting each other and it's all about texting and like the miscommunications and the annoyances of texting, and it's just like I'm cringing, dude. I don't like it. And they're like such boomers about it. Juicy boy. Short seasons and not too many seasons. Yeah.
Oh, he's so good. He's a juicy boy.
Am I slightly boomer phobic? Yeah. My mom is a boomer. I love her, but I don't like boomer stuff. I am a little boomer phobic, I think. I know a lot of boomers. Don't forget, I'm a knitter, okay? I go to knit night. I have a lot of boomer friends. And there are exceptions. But even my best of boomer friends, who are like such homies and so get it, every now and then, I'll hear something that I'm just like, Yeah, I have a knitting club that I go to. I guess it's a club. It's not really a club. Sort of. It's just like a group knit night. And it's free and I go. Knitting coven, yes. And, yeah. 26, I'm seeing my transformation into a boomer. I hate it. I also feel that way. Especially lately, like, I've been so into crossword puzzles and knitting and, like, really boring stuff. I'm just like, oh no, it's Bilbo. You know? Bilbo transition to old. You want to get into it? Oh my god, please don't. Don't freaking trouble me. Don't be. Hold on, let me say my words right. Don't ever feel like you're bothering me asking about knitting. Okay? Alright? Here's my tip for a beginner knitter. Okay? But I'm kind of anxious to go. Sometimes they have knit cinema night and that sounds fun. That does sound fun. Sorry. Pin in the knitting tips. 1 second. Hardly Quinned. Just go. You're gonna love it. Like, I've never been to a group of knitters that aren't just like, hello, what's your name? Oh yeah? And honestly, like, if you don't vibe with anyone, you'll sit next to somebody, you'll tune into the conversation every now and then, but you'll just sit and you'll knit and you'll look around and you'll just be out of your house. It's fine. Next is going to be pottery. Already been there. Took pottery summer camp class. Love pottery. Too expensive. Okay, knitting tips for a beginner wanting to get into knitting. Very important is the first thing is your knitting, your needles, your tools. Okay? Your yarn and your needles that you select for learning on are going to be very important for how it feels, okay? I would suggest a worsted weight yarn or Aran weight yarn or even larger, something a little chunky, bulky, sort of, okay? Just so that you can really see what you're doing, okay? And if you look on the yarn ball, do I have an illustration for this? Hold on a second here. Hold on, we're getting into it. We're getting into it, gamers. We're getting into it, gamers. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Brought some yarn that still have their labels so that I can show you. Okay. I can show you what you're looking for, okay? So first off, this one I have the card for because I already caked it. I put it into a cake. So this is tiny yarn. Look at the thickness of the yarn, okay? Look at that. That is, don't laugh, fingering weight, okay? That's fingering weight yarn. It's gonna be a little tough to learn on fingering weight. It's just very tiny. There's a lot of a lot of that, okay? That's fingering weight. And look here. Well, this is not a good example, actually. Okay? Because this says on here, it says Bayshore fingering. It tells you how many yards are in there, and it tells you the gauge, but because this is like a handmade yarn, it's not mass produced, it doesn't have the needle size on there, so that wasn't a good example. Next, I will show you this. This is Lion Brand. Okay. This is Lion Brand, which is a great brand if you're getting into knitting. Their price point is low, but they have a lot of variety. This is their cotton bamboo blend called Kobu. I don't recommend it for learning knitting because the yarn splits very easily and it's a little bit hard to see. Like, you can see right here, let's see if it will focus. You can see like right here how it's sort of like splitting. Just imagine like your needles going into that. You can kind of see. And it gets like kind of hard to focus on, but this is a good example for me to show you the deets, okay? So this is what you're gonna see on the back of mass-produced yarn and sometimes handmade yarn, okay? We have, where's my fingy? We have the yarn weight. I'm sorry, don't look at my fingy. We have the yarn weight here, which is light, okay? Size 3, light. Then below it, you will see the suggested needle size, size 6 or 4 millimeters, which is the same, and the suggested hook size, 4 millimeters, okay? So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for starting, a needle that matches the yarn. I wouldn't do light / DK weight, and I wouldn't do cotton because it has no stretch. Cotton has no stretch. It's not easy to knit with. And if you're learning, your tension is going to be really tight and it's going to be really hard for you to get the needle into the stitches. So I would avoid cotton. I would do wool blend, alpaca is fine. I would do any sort of like animal fiber or acrylic. Okay? So next, this is also light. This is a cotton blend. It's cotton and acrylic. So you could do this. You could do something like this, but this is also kind of light. This is the same weight as this yarn. The thickness of the yarn. I love this yarn. I can't wait to use it. Look how pretty it is. Gorgeous. Okay, and then here's the info on the back. And this is not like a crazy mass-produced yarn. This is a smaller company, but I like them a lot. You'll have the yardage, you'll have all the information on there, what it's made up of, and then you see again, light. It will tell you the hook size suggested and the needle size. And this one, although these are both lightweight yarns, this one is a little thicker than this one. So these are suggesting slightly smaller needles at 3.75 millimeters to start. Okay. So there's that. And then this is I will tell you, these are, I don't have great images here. These are cakes. Okay. Those are cakes. This is called a hank. All right, it needs to be wound into a cake, but I will do that on my Swift and winder. Okay, this yarn now is worsted weight, I believe. Yeah, I don't have a lot of information on here because it's handmade. Oh, there's some. Okay, there's and the price that I paid for it, $26 for this. Also beautiful. Crab apple, and it says right there, spiral grain light worsted. And here's the information. Extra fine merino, that's wool, okay? So a worsted weight merino or wool blend acrylic, something that you get at Joann's for really cheap, is gonna be right where you want to be. I would maybe even go larger than worsted. I would maybe do like size, because worsted is size 4. I would maybe do size 5 or 6 even, thicker yarn, and then get matching needles. Make sure that the yarn, I mean, if you're getting acrylic yarn, it's probably going to be really like wound nicely. It's not going to be as stringy as this. I find that the bamboo yarns are kind of like this. What's the difference from... Hold on, let me get some other things to show you.
Okay. Ooh. 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 Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Daphne's upset. All right. Who's ready to learn some stupid information they don't care about? Okay. Yes, you have started. This is what happens when you ask me about one of my hyperfixations. It's all over. It's over. It's over. Don't ask me about fish. Don't ask me about perfumes. Don't ask me about knitting or yarn, okay? So I really like this yarn for a beginner. This is another Lion brand. It's just really nice and squishy, and the weight is good. I would maybe, to start out, get a lighter color just so that you can see the details a little bit better, but it doesn't split very much, and it's squishy and stretchy and forgiving. So that's nice. Okay. That's good. And then you can see there, worsted weight, medium, then the suggestions and stuff. Machine washable, blah, blah, blah. This is acrylic. Okay. This is acrylic. So there's that. This is also acrylic. And also I brought this to show you that this is a skein. Okay. This is a hank. H-E-N-K. Hank. And this is a cake. And it's just a difference in preference, I guess. Most hand-dyed, handmade yarns will come like this, in a hank. And probably at the shop, if it's like a local yarn store, they'll have a Swift and a ball winder so that they can wind it into a cake for you, because this is impossible. This is impossible. this is impossible. This is impossible. This is impossible to work with. I do have a hand crank ball winder and an Amish Swift. If you want a cheap Swift option, get an Amish Swift. Great. They don't take up that much space. It's great. Okay. But honestly, this is hideous. I think this is also Lion Brand. So take note if you're trying to get into knitting and you want beginner tips. This is called Lion Brand Wool Ease. This is an old color. I don't know if they still have it anymore. But it's acrylic yarn. It's super easy to work with. It's not the softest whatever, but if you're just trying to get into knitting, and I assume the first thing that you're gonna make is like a scarf or a washcloth or something that's just like knitting a square. Not always. Some of my friends that I've taught how to knit or something will be like, I'm gonna make a sweater now, bye. And I'm like, okay, work. This is great yarn. This is great yarn to start with because it's nice and thick. You'll want needles that match the size, I believe, for this. I brought crochet hooks just so that I can illustrate some things for you. This one is too big probably, but whatever. It's a size N. Just so that I can show you what I'm talking about with like good things for beginners and why I would recommend some things and why I wouldn't recommend other things. So like I would recommend acrylic yarn for a beginner. Especially because you're just getting into it, you don't want to like spend a bunch of money. Acrylic yarn is cheaper. So I'm just going to show you with the crochet hook so that I can illustrate something for you. Okay. So I'm just going to do a chain here. I'm just going to chain a few. Actually, this size seems good. And you can go up or down. It's not the end of the world if your hook or needle size is wrong. It just means if you go a little smaller, it will be a little tighter. And if you go a little bigger, it'll be a little looser, and that's fine. Do whatever feels good for you. So there's this. Okay. This is an acrylic yarn, and this is the stretch that it has, and it's nice, okay? It stretches nice, it's squishy, it's bouncy, okay? Which means it's really easy to get into those stitches, okay? We like that. This I brought out. This is a cotton acrylic blend. It's like Joann's version of the Lily Sugar and Cream, which I like, and they have their purpose, but not great for like clothes or whatever, unless that's what you're going for. It's not stretchy. So I use my smaller crochet hook now. Okay. To match the size. And you can even like, I mean, it's so much like less smooth. Okay. There's no stretch, you know? So imagine if you are like, if you happen to crochet a little tight or knit a little tight, like I'll do that right now. I'll do like, I'm a beginner crocheter and my tension is wrong, and so I'm making these really tight chains. Then when I go into it, it's like the biggest struggle of my life ever. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's rather hard and it makes it harder to learn. But with this guy, I mean, just again, look at the stretch, you know, look at the bounce. And you can see so much clearer the stitches. You know what I'm saying? Strugglina, exactly. Even if I did crochet really tight, I'm really trying to make it tight. It's much easier to like get it in. That's what she said. You know? So I would recommend for you, if you want to get into knitting, depending on your experience with knitting, have you knit before? Are you just learning for the first time? Whatever. You want to make something simple. Fine. Great. Love it. I would recommend Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick. That's what it is. The brand. Little knitting version. This is what I want for you. I can't see. This is the like updated version or whatever of the yarn, this green yarn. Okay, this is this green yarn like this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Here comes the tiny child. Nope, here comes the tiny child. Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick, and this might be the exact color. Cilantro. And I'm gonna look here and I'm gonna recommend yarn weight 6 super bulky. Fine, great, love it. What do you want from me? Oh, here, hi. 9mm is what they recommend for the hook size and the needle size. N13. N. I just happened to pick the right hook size for the recommended hook size for this yarn. Can you believe? Oh, genius. N. Anyways, I think that this will be really easy for you to work with. It's really easy to see. Do whatever color you want. Maybe if you're worried, avoid darker colors, but honestly, like, I think it's gonna be fine. There's so many colors to choose from, and you can get this at Joann, Michaels, anywhere, whatever. So that's my first suggestion, is to just start with easy to use yarn. I would recommend when you pick up your needles to match this yarn, either spend the extra bit of money to get like nice wood needles if you're gonna do that. If you're gonna do wood, if you're gonna do wood needles, get Clover brand. Okay, they're a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it, because the last thing you want is cheap wood needles snagging on your yarn, like splintering and snagging. It's the worst. It's awful. You'll get a splinter. Leaky also makes really beautiful wood needles, but I don't think that they carry them at Joann and Michaels. Otherwise, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, get metal needles. I don't like plastic. I feel like if you're starting out, yeah, Clover is Japanese. They make exceptional things. I would get metal. Even cheap metal needles are not going to fight you very much. They might be a little slippery. You might have to hang on to them a little bit tighter for starting out, but I learned on big chunky metal needles, and they were long. So if you get big chunky yarn, if you want to make a scarf or something, just opt for the correct millimeter, but just opt for something a little shorter so that you just have less to like work with. And yeah, because I find too, like with beginners, if you're knitting on plastic needles, your tension is tight. It starts to make like, it's just harder and it's squeaky sometimes, you know? It's not nice. So even cheap metal needles, even cheap like Susan Bates metal needles are, I think, gonna be easier for you than cheap plastic needles. Yeah. So that's what I would recommend. And then, oh, bingo bongo, don't you worry about the neckline. You're gonna be so good. You got it. And you know what? I got tips. Put a couple lifelines in your neckline, like as you go, and then if you need to like go back and restart, you can frog and it will stop at the lifeline. And I'll tell you about that too. And then if you want to learn how to knit, literally just go on YouTube. There's so much free information out there, but I personally really like, I'll watch a video to like learn how to do something, but I really, really like still images also. So if I'm struggling with something, I'll look up a video of it, but with your videos that you watch, pick up a copy or something of just like Knitting for Dummies. I have Crochet for Dummies. I love it. Yeah, we're talking yarn. We're talking yarn. I love that. Knitting for Dummies. I like the Vogue knitting books too. I love embroidery. I have all of this stuff. YouTube Rec Sheep and Stitch. There you go. There you go. Also, Pearl Soho not only makes like really beautiful patterns and yarn. I mean, they sell yarn. It's like white label, I think. They also make really nice video tutorials. You need something to keep your hands busy during a breakup? Girl, good for you. That is how you deal with a breakup. Keep your hands busy. Yes, try knitting. And if knitting is intimidating to you, try embroidery. Try crochet, you know? Try, some of the girls at my knitting club love diamond painting. You know, the thing where you take the little sticky thing and you stick it in the diamond and then you stick it on the paper? Like that. It's sort of like painting by number. Okay. Oh yeah, the work in progresses that I have, undefeated. But this is what I'm working on right now. I restarted this like twice because I didn't like how my increases were looking, and I still don't, but I finally, I think, figured out what I was doing wrong, and I'm going to just push on. This will be a tank top eventually. Oh boy. Like this. Okay. It's ribbed, it's very stretchy, so it will be like that. Okay. It'll be like this. This is a tank top someday, one day. Okay, that's that. And I am using cotton yarn, and I regret it. I should have used wool or acrylic. And I'm really, really, really unhappy with my increases. I think they're super ugly. There's like really, I mean, I don't even want to show you. They're so ugly. There's like all sorts of inconsistencies, and I think I finally, like you can see over here, like it looks better. My increases here. I like finally got the hang of it after all that time. It took me 50 years to figure out how to do nice left-leaning and right-leaning increases. But, you know, I feel strongly that I should go for it. Okay? So, Bingo Bongo, you were saying that you are worried about your sweater. Okay? And to that, I say, if you're not familiar with putting in a lifeline, you should definitely do that. Okay? I don't know where you're at, if your sweater is top down or bottom up, depending on how far you are in the sweater. Tell me all about it. Tell me what it's called. I want to hear about it. And yeah, a lifeline. Just cut some scrap yarn. Put it in like an embroidery needle or something. Just a big fat needle. Okay. And then if you're here, you can just like pull the needle with the embroidery thread or whatever with this through all of these live stitches, or you can go down a little bit and pick up one leg from each stitch and weave the thread through it. So then if you fuck up and you want to undo it, you can pull out your stuff and it will stop there, and then you can re-pick up those stitches. So it's not like, you know, it's not like, oh god, my whole thing, you know. So, yeah. And you can look up Knitting Lifeline and there will be more clear instructions for you. But that has come in handy many a time for me. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely cried and frogged things for sure. I've yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. And sometimes I find that like I get to a point and I'm like, I completely fucked this up. I need to frog it. It's over. I will put it away and I will come back to it. And then I take a day or so and I come back and I'm like, all right. And I feel motivated to finally do it. It's hard. It's hard when you spend so much time making something and then you're like, that's wrong. That's not gonna work. So a full Menti bee. I have a full Menti bee also. I have a full Menti bee. Yeah, gotta come back to it for sure. Especially with knitting, because knitting takes so much longer than crochet. It does feel particularly devastating. Froggy started my current project 6 times because my increases stunk. Dude, me too. Me too with this. I finally figured it out. I think just for anyone else, what kind of increases are you doing also? These are right leaning and left leaning, meaning you pick up the bar in between the 2 stitches. And for years, I have been making the ugliest freaking things and I've been Googling and nobody can tell me what the problem is. But like, look at those big holes in there for these increases. So ugly. What I finally figured out is I was like doing it too loose because I was like trying to compensate for picking up a stitch and pulling yarn up from the stitch. I'll show you. I'll just show you. Okay? Oh wait, no, this is a purl row. Hold on, let me do this purl row and then I'll show you. I'm schwitzing. Raglan was my undoing last year. Knit a baby suit for like 2 months and had to frog it like 6 times. Yeah. Raglan. Is this fun? Nobody knows what we're talking about. This is for 3 people. This is for 3 people in the chat. I've asked Reddit for advice too. I'm like, what is going on? Why are these so ugly? Why are these so ugly? And everyone's like, there are holes that, you know, will, yeah, when you do your make one right, make one left, there will be holes, but in a few rows, they'll close up. And I'm like, ma'am, they're not closing up. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what you want from me. It's not working. And then they're like, well, when you block it at the end, because you block your knitting projects, you don't have to, but it's good to. Well, when you block it at the end, it will close up the holes. Never once has it ever done that. Okay? It's never worked for me. I don't know what they're talking about. Finally, I was like, okay, I will just try some different things. On my return row, on the increase stitch, I will knit through the back loop and see if that closes up the thing. No, it twisted them all up. Ugly, heinous, disgusting. Don't do it. I did it for so long. Finally, what I realized is pull that working yarn right here, toit like a toiger. And I thought that would be counterintuitive. I'm like, well, I've been trying to do loose stitches here because they're so uneven and I feel like maybe it needs more room. No, not so. It needs less room. It needs to be toit like a toiger. Okay? I'm telling you. I'm gonna get over there. Hold on. I'm gonna get through this row and then I'm gonna show you how I do it toit like a toiger. Don't worry, I'll get there. I'll get there. You just have to wait. I haven't even started my own knitting journey yet because this is somehow so entertaining. Good. I love knitting. I love it so much. I love the people I've met knitting. I love it so much. I like crochet too, but knitting is really my my jam. Crochet I save for when I need to make something fast, like, and square. A blankie. A blankie. Yay, get back into your sweater. Knitting invites very chill people. It does, but also not. I've met some people also that I did not appreciate. But I'm nice. I'm nice to everyone. Especially my mods. I'm so nice to them. You brought a crochet hook to do color work for the first time? What do you mean? You're gonna like crochet into the knitted piece to like do a design? Or what? I don't know, sometimes old ladies just aren't very chill. But also, I mean, most of my friends that I've made at my knitting time, they're like around my age. I have like one 16-year-old friend. There's another girl that's 15, and then the rest of them are in their 30s and 40s, and then there's all the old ladies. That's my gang. No. Oh, you're crocheting. You're okay. I see. To make Stardew themed granny squares. That's cute. So the first time you just bought a crochet hook for the first time to do color work or to crochet at all? I want to see these granny squares you're talking about. Yeah. There was some... Oh, I'm going to shout out a YouTube channel now for all of my craft friends here. I've crocheted before, but never worked with different yarns before. So, is the color work... is it like a normal granny square? Yeah, send a picture. I want to see it. Like, is it granny clusters or is it different? Okay, the YouTube channel I want to shout out, Emma in the Moment. Okay. They do craft related video essays about craft drama. Drama in the crafting world. Mostly knitting and crochet, but also like some other things. Like they did a video on Vanta Black and the drama there. But there was a video that they did about a controversy in the crochet community about a Stardew Valley chicken pillow that somebody released a pattern for. And there was drama because the color work in the pillow wasn't actual color work. It was crocheted over the top of the pillow. And so everyone was like, excuse me, what do you mean? That's the drama. That's the drama. I love craft drama, low stakes, but they did a bunch of videos about Fiberfest. That was so fun. The catastrophe that was Fiberfest. Oh, here. Sorry. Oops. Okay, I will look at this. Yeah, you would think it's the lowest stakes. The chicken pillow was low stakes. The chicken pillow was certainly low stakes. But there have been other things like Fiberfest. Not.
Baby, I'm just trying to play cool.
Sorry, I'm on TikTok now because of this link.
Wait a minute, 이게 뭐지? 내 심장이 울렸다. 잠깐만요, 저 멀리서도
Sorry, let me open this in a different window. Oh, the music stopped. I've seen this.
Baby, I'm just trying to play cool, but I just can't hide that.
I will be muting this. So this is what you're talking about. I see. Cute. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look. Did you buy a pattern from this lady? I'm pressing the wrong thing. No, wait. I'm trying to get the deets up in here. So they're not granny squares. They're just squares. Just letting you know. It's just squares. I think they're single crochets, they look like. Sorry, not to roast you. They look like they're in rows. And I don't know what makes a granny square specifically. I think it's that it's in the round and that you go around it like this. They're just squares. I think. I believe. I will ask ChatGPT. Maybe I'm being a dickhead. Who knows? What makes a crochet square a granny square and not just a square? Let's see. A crochet square is considered a granny square when it follows a specific traditional pattern and style that distinguishes it from a regular square. That's not very helpful. Here are the key features that make a square a granny square. Traditional granny square is worked from the center outward. Genius. Typically in a series of rounds. Yep. Clusters of stitches, not always. Corner formation. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this would look better as a granny square. No, it looks good. It looks good all when it's seamed up together. It looks nice. Oh, Jesus. This does look really fun. This would be fun. I've never done color work before. I'm too scared. I'm too intimidated. I don't need to be. Whoa. Hold on a second. Did y'all see that? Look at this technique. Yeah, all the weave-ins is not what I want. Look at that. Do you see? I've never seen that before. Holding the working yarn and the hook in the same hand? And then dropping the hook and wrapping it? She's a knitter? I guess so, yeah. She's doing, it does look like knitting. Wow, how interesting, 'cause look, let me show you guys. Usually, okay, like this. And then you never have to let go, really. Interesting. It's crazy and super cool. I mean, I'm saying this as someone who is a, I kind of get roasted sometimes by the old ladies at Knit Night. And they're like, how do you knit like that? Continental, or I don't remember what they're called. But there's like two different ways to hold your yarn. And one is in this hand, and one is in this hand. And I can't do it in this hand, even though it's better to do that probably. It would save me time and stuff. I've tried to do it. I can't do it. It's too hard for me. Yeah. Continental is supposed to be better. It's more convenient and whatever. Okay? That's extremely cute though. I hope that you do make that. Okay. I finished my row, and now I'm gonna do an increase. Thank you for hanging out with me while I talk about stupid stuff that nobody cares about except for me and maybe two other people. Okay. I am interested. Okay. The pinwheels I made for the wedding? Yes. I can talk about them. Okay. That's fine. And that's the beauty of knitting and crafting, is that everyone does it a little bit differently. There's also different ways to hold your crochet hook. Like I do knife hold crochet hook. I'm trying to make this so that you can see it good. Knife hold, but there's also pen hold that a lot of people do. Will crochet like this. I don't like it as much, but you know, it's fine. And look at this beautiful thing that I made. Isn't that nice? Oh! Okay. Here I go. I'm gonna get to my increase. I'll get to this little guy. That's where I'm doing my increase. I swear that this fixed my raglan increases, okay? Oh, dude. The old ladies, they are not afraid to roast you. It's nutso. They're so, like, they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. They're not trying to make friends. I think I hear Matthew. I definitely hear the dogs snurfing around. Okay. So I have to do a left-leaning purl increase now. Okay. And how do I show this nice? So I have my yarn in the front for the purl. I'm gonna pick up the bar in the middle. Okay. And now this is where I usually have trouble, but I'm just gonna yoink on this working yarn and purl and yoink and purl and yoink, and it should be not so holy, hopefully. Yeah, looks decent, looks good. I don't know, I guess we'll see. There's some variation in the sizes of these stitches, but what can you do? What can you do other than your best? I heard Matt in the kitchen. I want to go to Germany. My friend went there and said it was really cool. Ooh, 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 ooh. Anyways, what's up? What are we talking about now? I'm waiting for Matthew to come in and say hello. I feel like I want him to come say hello. Pinwheels, that's right. Okay, what would you like to know? I cut out a bunch of squares. Some of varying sizes, but they were all squares. And then I cut diagonally from each corner into towards the center, not all the way. And then you fold over one side of each thing like that. And then I would try to like hold them together, or I would put a little piece of double stick tape and then I would staple them. And then I would hot glue a circle on top of the staple in a different color. And then I felt that the pinwheels with their pointy ends were looking a little bit swastika-y. So I like rounded the ends of each one of them and it made me feel better. It made me feel a little better. No topic change. You're good. You're good. I'm glad that you're here. So that's the tea on the pinwheels. Yeah, the database is relatively new. And it's sort of what you're going to see our next video on. But yeah, our scripts and stuff have Matt is extremely organized when it comes to editing. He's very good at it, of keeping things labeled and in a organized way, but only with editing, only with computer stuff. For a while, the scripts, I'm not sure, I mean, maybe he'll come in here and tell you about it a little bit more. They're like labeled like 1 this, 2 this. They're labeled like that. So that they're in order and not in alphabetical order. They're in chronological order. Yeah, the real kick of organizing our stuff is all of our gameplay and projects and stuff. You know, every game that we play, you'll hear all about this in our next video, but every game that we play, we're capturing like 30-second clips for. We have a replay buffer going, so it will capture the last 30 seconds of gameplay. We do deep, and then it will save it. Then, we usually together will sit down and go through. Sometimes it's 100 clips, sometimes it's 300 clips. We go through them, we watch them. Sometimes we'll scrub through them a little bit more if we can tell that this is just like, oh, we're saving this because this is a menu screen that we want to have. And then as we go through them, we label them in the description. This is all in Premiere. We'll do in the description of the, you know, how in your media thing, there's like the name, whatever. Move the description up front, and we'll type in like menu, combat, like keywords like that we use for organizing footage. And that's like a day of work usually. But it makes the edit easier so that we can be like, oh man, what was that clip with the thing? Oh yeah, this one. And we type in like fail. It's like, oh yeah, there's the one, you know, that sort of thing. And then in Matt's editing projects, he's always making bins and folders and stuff to keep things organized in by section of the video, and like, you know, trailers, because we'll download a bunch of trailers for a game. We'll download cinematics. We'll download music, you know, the OST or whatever for the video. And those all need to go in organized places. They need to go in nice spots. And then we have a server with our stuff, all of our Girlfriend Reviews projects on them. And listen, I hear this all the time. If you make a YouTube channel and you use your YouTube channel as some kind of like storage for your videos, if you're not gonna save those editing projects, like if you don't want to save your editing projects in your Premiere projects and stuff like that, at the very least, save your video exports somewhere else, so that if something happens to your YouTube channel, you don't lose all of the content that you've made. Because I hear that a lot, like people's YouTube channels will get falsely striked and deleted or whatever, and they're like, that was where my content was. I don't have it anywhere else. All those videos are gone. Don't do that. Be careful, you know. So we have them in multiple different spots. If anything were to happen to one, we'd have backups, you know, that sort of thing. Baby? Scripts being searchable. No, that's not linked to Premiere at all. I don't know how the scripts are searchable, really. Baby? Hi. He said hello. So that's that. It's a lot of work. Yeah, Booker on patrol.
Booker's a good boy. He's a good boy, boy. He's a good boy.
I think it's interesting too. I like to hear about what other people do also. I'm with ya.
Daphne, what are you yelling about?
I think you can. I don't know how to search the scripts. I think he can do that, but yeah. Making videos is a lot of work. That's all I have to say. But we're excited for things to come. Yeah, we just make videos. We just poop them out. I know it does feel that way a bit, like as an audience member. It's a little bit just like we're so disconnected, and then suddenly a video appears. It's just like, yeah. I feel that. Yeah. Well, searching scripts would be for something like, specifically, have we used this meme before? Or like, oh man, what was that video we need to reference where we had this moment? And then we'll type in like, why are you the way that you are? Just for an example of an Office meme or whatever. Like, oh yeah, there it is. There, it's in that video. Or we'll be like, I know that we talked about this and we need to reference it in this video. So what video was that in? I don't want to go through and watch all of our YouTube videos right now, or like go to the ones that I think it might be in. What was that in? I know it was in the video where we used the why are you the way that you are meme. Let's go look. You know, that sort of thing. That's why we're searching scripts and stuff like that. Falling in a rabbit hole called Obsidian MD. What is it? Hi. Have you heard of Obsidian MD? Oh my god. I already cried once today on stream. I can't do it again. It was a drive-by fruiting. I have so much yarn on my desk now. Oh my god, what a beautiful Sammy. Like from the deli. Is the script content normally very similar to the final video content? I would say it's like 50-50. Sometimes it is. Sorry, I'm gonna talk with my mouth full. I hope that's okay. Sometimes. Sometimes it differs greatly from the script. Like, either we'll remove an entire section because the video is getting long, or like it's just not turning out like we thought it would, or we'll rearrange sections sometimes. And then other times, yeah, it's like exact. And then there are also times where Matt will do something in the edit and then he gets an idea for something. I'll have a brisk, baby. Thank you.
Eat your goddamn dinner.
We're talking about you.
Oh.
Okay, bye. Matt will get an idea for something in the edit, and then it like completely goes. It's a brand new thing that we like hadn't thought of before, and it's not in the script, but it's hilarious, you know? Well, it depends. That's brisk, baby. Matt taught me about how they say that. They say that's brisk, baby. Sorry. Just pretend. So yeah. Any other questions I can answer for you? Any other things on your mind that you want to get off your chest and your mind? Want to empty your mind? Alright, biggity bounce then, bingo bongo. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your Wolf Wednesday. Ow. Don't do it too loud or else we'll scare Gangy away. Okay. What is this Obsidian MD? We'll look at it and decide. Gives you tools to come up with ideas and organize them. Ooh, I need that. Oh. Oh. It's a plugin for Premiere? I have to piss, bitch. Oh, it's just an app. Well, listen. Oh, I see. I was sort of looking for something like this to, like, keep me organized, but I don't have enough things to take notes on. It does seem cool, though. My doc of memes. I think that's private information. I think there are some in there that we'll never use. Like, a lot of things that I've saved from, like, reality TV or whatever just don't, like, really work. And we try to do more memes and clips from well-known things unless something fits very perfectly. Like, it's an obscure thing that just, like, happens to be perfect. But the thing that Matt tries to do is, like, it's mostly funny if you know what it's from, which is fair. For you to be like, oh my god, that thing that I've seen a million times, now it's being used in this context, and that's funny. So, like, but if it's an obscure thing that people are gonna be like, what is that? It doesn't hit as hard, I think. But sometimes it can go in the opposite direction of just, like, it's so obscure, it's so silly, it's so random but so perfect, then it, like, goes to the other end. My cool glasses frames, these are not my cool ones. These are from iBuyDirect, and I bought them because they had magnetic sunglasses that go on the front, and I lost them. I can't find them. So they're just this now. And I don't have any sunglasses. And then I also used Jins and Tijin. Tjin. Furls hooks. Yeah, I like a furls hook. Look how pretty. Also, I like it's not focusing. I like furls. I like Pim. Hard to go wrong with Clover. These are hard to work with. First, on certain yarns especially. These inline hooks. Dude, that when I had my magnetic sunglasses, it was the best ever. It just I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. I don't know. It's hard to eat this sandwich. Oh my god, there's toasted pepper jack on here. I mean, melted pepper jack. I'm hiding. I'm like a seal at the zoo. Pepper jack gives you the fire burps. It does. That was a wedding gift from my cousin. The Live Laugh Lube. Oh my god, I missed his birthday. I should have texted him. Gee dang. Yeah, the bread is lightly toasted. Very slightly. It's a good Sammy. No, the Live Laugh Lube is a wedding gift. I think it fits quite nice in the background of a stream. Now what? Should I cry again? I should probably go soon. I have to go pick up medication from the pharmacy. At some point today. How's the next vid coming along? Good. The ball is rolling. It's cooking. It's supposed to go up today. We're gonna lose the sponsor. Can't happen. Just can't happen. But we're hopeful that once this video is done, it'll be Girlfriend Reviews 2.0 and we'll just be able to fart them out a little bit better. My watch just congratulated me for standing up. Yeah, we've made very little money this year. Very little. We just keep canceling sponsors. We're like, we can't, sorry. Can't do it. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We had saved most of the money that we've made, so we're fine. And we're getting back into it. So we're good. But yeah. It's you go, uh-oh. And we're trying to go to Japan, so we're like, No, Twitch is not keeping us afloat. Do you want to know how much money from Twitch? Average? Bye, Booker. Something tickled him. I will tell you that last month I made $800. That's pretty consistent. It's like hovers around like 800. No, it's not nothing. If it was just me, I mean, no. Even that. It's not nothing. It's just there's a whole family here and $800 doesn't go very far for house and family, but it's okay. We're good. The cancellations for the sponsors, we haven't been able to make videos because of technical problems and housekeeping stuff. Yeah. No, I don't pay the mods. I'm sorry. Sorry, mods. I pay you in memories. And I'll pay you in farts. We did buy you some drinks last year. We did.
Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
That was your paycheck. Yeah, computer problems, big time. Threatening people's livelihoods, big time. Yeah. And, yeah. We've just gotten to a point where if we didn't fix the computer, the workspace, the storage, the organizing, the system that we have in place, if we didn't stop, because we have just had our heads down working for like 5 years, if we didn't stop and step back and fix all those things, I think it would have likely not gone well for the channel. I mean, it's not going well right now, but we're hoping to like come back and, you know, hit the ground running, if I may, you know. And now I have this nice camera, so if I did want to film B content here, I don't mind having this on YouTube rather than like my webcam before. It looks so poo-poo doo-doo. Looks so poo-poo. I feel like things are gonna happen. Hydration reminder. That's brisk, baby. That's brisk, baby. And so that's, I'm excited for GFR 2.0 also. I want to do more side content. I want to do more little silly videos right here. I'm gonna make dog cam go away. Or I can make dog cam stay and I can move it like this. There, that's nice. That's nice.
Hey, Juicy? Juicy Kabusi boy? Meow. Meow.
You know I'm talking to him. That's Joey language.
Meow. 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 Prime.
Big yawn.
Meow. Meow.
Okay, he going. Okay, bye. He not having it. He doesn't want to talk to me. It's like, you woke me up for that? To say meow? Nice leggy, though.
Meow.
Him have a bath now. Blip! We got a little blip. He looked mad. Don't be mad, Joey. Don't be mad. I love you. He mad. He's not like Potato. He's different. He gets mad.
I love you, Joey. See, we're friends and it's good.
Don't. Spicy. I can feel it. It's spicy. That face says die. That face says go die.
Is it die? Meow.
Oh, Juicy. My juicy boy. I'm sorry, Joey. I'll leave him alone. I'll leave him alone. He's about to. He blinking. Booker just burped really loud.
Keep blinking, he might go to sleep again. Oh, yes, you're comfy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Last night, I couldn't get Booker to come outside because I had put a blankie on him and he was really comfy. And so I was like calling him and I'm like, where's the boy? Where's the boy? Daphne had already gone out. And I went and I looked for him and he was still just like under his blankie looking at me like, please, no. I said, okay, you don't have to go. It's okay. But Daphne is such a baby. Especially at night. Like sometimes our neighbors will play loud music. And if they're like people outside enjoying their backyards or something. Whoa! She's got a big old freaking tip, $20. Thank you, Mangadoo. Longtime fan. I'm sorry to hear about everything you're going through. Rooting for you, and know you'll find a way to make everything work out. Take care. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah. Go Boogie. Keep us updated on the knitting progress. I hope you like it. And I want to know how it goes, okay? Anyways, Daphne gets really scared to go outside sometimes. And sometimes she won't go out unless, like, I force her out and I go with her, or she'll wait for Booker to come out. Where are you going? Boyle? He went into the set room. What are you doing? What is he doing? Oh, careful. Watch out for the Spicy Joe. Joey doesn't like it. Joey doesn't like the dogs. Hi, did you come here to get away from Spicy Joe?
Yeah, good boy. Yeah. Do you have room to come jump up and say hello? Do you want to do the boo-boo, the boy oh boy? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? You can do it. Yeah, you can do you can do it. Good boy. Yeah. You come here.
He's trying so hard. He can't quite fit like under the desk and up. Oh, you're so good though. You're so good, boy. I love you, good boy. I love you, good boy, my man. Oh, handsome. Oh, my handsome man with his gray hairs. Oh, the good boy.
The good boy. I love this boy. Come on here. Come here. You want to try? You can do it. Come on. I bet you can do it.
Is that better? Got the scary wire there? Dandy, come here. Yeah! Yes, a good boy. Yes! Oh no, now Daphne's here too. Yes, give me a good boy. Oh no. He's here.
How was your sandwich? You only took 2 bites.
No, I've taken a few
You
bites.
took 2 bites.
No, I've taken a few bites. I even had a whole dangling turkey out of my mouth. It's hard to talk and eat, you know?
You don't like sandwiches.
I do like sandwiches. Chat can confirm multiple bites. I'm working on
I'm
it.
looking at it with my eyeballs.
I know. I took
You don't
more
have to
than
eat
2
it.
bites.
It's
No,
okay. You don't have to eat it.
I like it though. I am eating it.
I know you don't like that much meat on it sometimes.
No, I do.
That's okay. You hate me.
I don't hate you. I love you.
licking
I know he's having sillies. He and I'm having. Oh, Tato's here. Hi, Tato. Oh my God, it's a full house in here. Hi, Tater. Meow meow. Brown. I was just kissing that boy on the head.
Oh, kiss him right there.
I was kissing that boy. Joey looks mad.
Okay, they want one of these milk bones.
No. Okay.
Oh, these are big.
Yeah, they're big.
Can I break them?
I guess. Make Booker lay in his bed for it.
Okay.
Show them in the dog cam. Or put her in the
Go to
bed.
your bed.
Go to
Good
your
boy.
bed, so smart.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's a
There you
good.
go, Daphne.
Oh, it's a good. Hi, baby.
Hello.
How are you? Have your Ted Lasso on?
Yeah, my hair's too long.
I think it looks good. What's up? Give us the good word.
Well, I just finished my food. So maybe I thought I was going to take a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your morning ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's afternoon.
It is afternoon. It's 1,
I
yeah.
take like 4 shits a day.
That's so many. I poop once every other day. That's not enough, to
That's
be
'cause
honest,
you like
to be
saving
fair.
it all up so it's one big turd that comes out.
Yeah, I guess.
Because it feels really good.
No, it doesn't feel good. Sometimes it hurts.
Yeah. I'm going now. I have to go back to work.
Don't
but
go. I'm gonna
I
go
was
soon
going to tell
too.
chat what I did.
Okay, tell us.
Chat, this is what I did. Okay. I figured, you know what? Let's just go all the way. And I got a new case for my PC. And this is what I got. Okay. This is what I got. This is what I did. I already have most of this stuff. This is just the case. I got a white Liam Lee 011 Dynamic Evo RGB.
Is it a Noctua case? Crisis said.
Yeah, it's a Noctua themed case. The case is by Liam Lee. And then I got 4 more Noctua A12 by 25s, Chromax. Okay. So they're black, and then they have like little colored things. And right now I already have some, and they have the blue on the black. And so I'm gonna do all blue on black Noctuas. So there'll be 10 of them total. I'm replacing the fans on the Ryujin 3 cooler because they're so freaking loud.
Now I can eat
So
because
the
you're
Noctuas
talking.
have a little less static pressure, but they have more airflow and they're not loud, so I don't really care. And then I got the upright GPU thing, and I'm gonna do the reverse inverted upright GPU configuration because apparently if you do that, it has the best temps because of the way that you turn the GPU. And then, yeah, it's going to be dope. And it's going to be blue and black and white, the whole thing. No more mixed and matched pieces. All the Noctuas, super quiet.
Yep.
And I did it. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm really excited about it. It'll be my first PC ever where everything in there, I did it all. Just me.
Proud of you.
I'm getting rid of that piece of junk hunk of crap that I have case. I'm going to hang it on my wall.
EVGB said that's a good case choice. Gangi said, should I be concerned that Matt is just constantly tinkering with his PC? Crisis said, reverse cowgirl GPU. Heck yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Those are the comments that I have to share with you.
Yeah, I'm excited. Now, right now, I don't know why, it's really hard to find the best cases.
It is.
This is one of the best cases, though. But it's newer. But, like, I wanted to just go for airflow and get the Fractal Torrent. But it's like, you can't find it. I can't find it anywhere. And also, I think it's ugly.
I liked it.
I was like, okay.
I thought it was nice looking, the one you showed me.
Yeah. But I did a lot of research and apparently these Liam Lee.
Gangi says, hey, I use the torrent.
Oh, you do? Yeah, it's supposed to be really good for airflow and stuff, but I find it kind of ugly. I don't really like cases with the too much designs on the front.
I like it better than
I don't
most cases.
Here's the thing though, is I don't mind front fans, front intake.
Okay.
They don't do it well all that often. This case, you have the option to buy if I want to later. I think my temps will be fine though, because my temps now are fine, and it's in a piece of crap case that's sort of the same fish tank design, and the Liam Lee's like the original. Like it's supposed to be like really nice, and then with the inverted upright GPU, apparently that's like really good. Anyway, but if I need to, I can get I can get a mesh front with fans, so I can have like a front intake if I want.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll need to because right now my temps are pretty good already in this pretty bad case. So I'm excited, and I like the new 011 Dynamic Evo RGB because I don't really care about RGB that much, and this will be the only RGB in the case is the built-in RGB.
Yeah, I like
And it's
that
just-
that you showed me.
It's just like these lines
Just a
around the
trim on
top
the
and
top.
bottom, and I think it's nice.
really nice looking, yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to make a video about, like, why is gamer stuff so ugly?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's like we've been talking about that for a while. I haven't really ever looked that much into cases because it's always just like you're building a computer and you're just like that one, like the simple
Yeah.
one. We spent a lot of time one night, like 2 nights ago, researching it. I learned so much about PC cases, but some of them are so ugly. They're
Dude,
so
gamer
goddamn
stuff
ugly,
is
dude.
gamer chairs.
Yeah,
Are you kidding
gamer
me?
chairs are pretty bad. Yeah, but PC cases, it's like I just like couldn't understand why some people were raving about the designs of some of these cases. I was like, really? This case, you like this? This is so fucking ugly. It looks like a transformer
Yeah.
or something. It's so like, I don't want that. That's too
Yeah.
distracting. I want it to just be either just like, like what do you call it? Like just I don't know what you call it.
Simple,
Like just like
minimalist,
professional
clean.
and clean, And anything that like looks like it's shaped to be cool
Yeah.
is like not cool to me.
Genki asks, "What is your current case, by the way? Is it custom?"
It's it's like painted blue and orange. It has girlfriend reviews on it, like etched glass and stuff.
But it's not a great case.
It's a Fantex offshoot company called like Magnum
Dong.
Dong or something. And it's a case called a Neo Cube 2, and it's a total ripoff of the Liam Lee case that I got.
I love my next case too. Somebody else said that they have a next.
Yeah,
I love the next case.
I wanted one. I wanted the H710i or whatever. From what I saw, that was like the case for me, and I couldn't find it. It's not available. All the good cases, like all the ones that are like the Torrent and the H710i or whatever, like you just can't find them. There's the H7 Elite, which I was thinking, but it's bigger, and I just didn't want it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that the one that I got it's also up there. It's like very nice.
Yeah. Yours, that one looks sort of, it's like a similar style, just like clean, simple. The one that you got.
Yeah, mine's the fish tank. Yours isn't fish tank.
No.
Mine's fish tank, but that's okay. That's why I like this one, because I can do the reverse inverted, and also that looks cool.
Yeah.
It
Does look cool.
And I think I'm gonna do one less monitor on my desk, because I have so much monitor space already, and I'm gonna take away the left monitor because I'm doing the inverted, so the glass will be on the left side, and I'm gonna take away the left monitor and then put the PC on the desk.
Really? Wow.
Just get it off the floor, and it's not on the floor. It's
No,
not,
you got
it's in
that nice
it's in
stand
a
for
PC
it.
stand. Yeah, I think this one might be a little taller, and it'll only have like 2 or 3 inches of clearance before the little stand has a roof over it, like a shelf over it. So I don't know if I want to do that. So I might just put it on the desk, and also just being able to see my temps and stuff. And also, it's gonna look nice.
It will look nice, yeah.
The inverted upright configuration looks cool. It's like special,
Yeah.
It's definitely like it's a showstopper.
Yeah. I liked a lot of those fractal design cases that you were
Fractal
showing
is
me.
nice,
I
yeah.
liked the wood paneling front one. I love
That's the
that.
North.
That's
I
my
like
favorite
I
one.
I know. I was thinking about it, but because it does look really nice and clean. But I was like, no, I really need to focus more on functionality and performance.
But like, that's what gamer stuff should look like.
Yeah.
Just nice, clean, simple. Like even this, which is normal, fine. It's just like it's ugly.
pointy.
It's
and
pointy.
looks
Why
like
is
it's
it?
trying to be a race car?
Why is
or
it a
something.
robot? Yeah,
Yeah.
just give me a nice smooth mouse with a bunch of buttons on the side.
Yeah, they
What's
have
the
'em.
problem?
They have them, but I don't know who thought that that's what gamers wanted. Maybe some gamers do want
I'm
it.
sure gamers do.
But like whenever they add extra plastic and extra crap to make it look like it's doing
it's like
something,
aerodynamic.
it's like
I don't need my
wish you
mouse
had
to be
put those
aerodynamic.
resources into actually making the thing functional and
Yeah.
better. Take that plastic that's pointy and weird and make it like turn that plastic into like trays that make it easier to install things, and like, you know what I mean?
Or just like give me less plastic, and the plastic you give me feels really nice and high quality.
Yeah. But if I was tempted, but if I was gonna get a case that was just fancy and that would be a pain in my ass, and then also probably wouldn't have that great of like thermals and airflow, I would go for a thermal take, like either one of the towers or like the 300 or the 500. I really like the.
So I can show people what you're talking
and
about.
I can't do the mini like cases. I just have too much stuff. It'd be too hot. But I really love the horizontal, like tower 300, I think, where you can turn it on its side. It almost looks like a bomb from Halo or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Here, I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Is that the one?
This is the one here. This one.
I couldn't. There's videos where it'll show you and tilt it sideways. I couldn't find it when I was showing Shelby. And then I like all the colors too.
Hold on. Sorry, I have a tiny dancing Chinese girl on the screen.
Here, go to
Okay.
type in just in the search. Type in like P6. No, oh yeah. P6 core. I just press enter. Let's see what comes up. Okay, click on that one right there. This turquoise one. This is my absolute favorite case that I found, that I saw. But, like, it's all design.
You like the rounded edges
It's
and
all
stuff?
design over function. And it's a little expensive. And I just, like, I had to convince myself not to get it. But I fucking love that case. I like it so much.
What is it about it that you like so much? Just the...
I like that.
This
I
is
like
cool.
I like its unique design. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
a plastic rectangle.
Uh-huh.
It's got view. You can view it.
Right.
You can view your components, but it's not that fish tank style that you see everywhere.
Uh-huh.
So it just has like a unique aspect to it, and then the open air option where you can like
This-
it has an option like a configuration where you can easily just make it open air. I like that, and then just like the design of it. It reminds me of like old high quality like vending machines and like old.
It's a little like retro futuristic for sure.
or
It's-
I think just retro. I think it's just retro. I just really like it. It's like clean and nice, but
Because it reminds me of
everything-
like Smeg appliances. Have you seen
Schmegma?
that? No, not Schmegma.
no, I don't know.
Smeg?
To me, it reminds me more of like a Mad Men era like
Yeah.
refrigerator or something. And I just like it. I just like it appeals to me.
Like these.
But yeah,
Uh-huh.
it does like that. But everything I read about it was that it's a little bit of a pain, and that it doesn't have great sound, and it doesn't have great like thermals. And I was like, man, there's no point in buying a case right now if I'm not buying it to improve my performance and stuff. So I had to not
That's
convince myself
interesting.
not to get it. But the Liam Lee I got seems like it's gonna be way more fun and easier to work with and build and like
Lee and Lee, huh?
and take care of, and also just looks very nice. So I'm happy with the one I got. I really like that P6 core. I also read that the P6 core is super fucking heavy.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I really don't want to like have to have it be a nightmare every time I want to move my case outside to dust it or something,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm
But
looking
anyway.
At the Lee and Lees.
So I got the Liam Lee. Show him the Liam Lee.
Oh, okay.
Type
I don't
in
know which
Evo
one.
11.
I like that.
No, sorry,
Rainbow
type-
cable.
Type in what?
I like the rainbow cable.
I got one for my
Oh, hell
Liam
yeah.
Lee, but I'm gonna make it just blue. Will you do O11D? And there's not there in the regular search bar. No, not there. It's not one of these companies' computers.
Oh, in the Google?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll hide it just in case. Tell me what it is.
O11D Evo RGB. So this is like the new version of like a case that was like case of the year.
It is Lee and Lee. So I was on their website.
Oh, I thought you were on.
No.
I thought you were still on Thermaltake. I can't
No,
see.
no.
Sorry, I thought you were on Thermaltake. When did you switch over to Liam Lee?
Just a second ago.
Oh, so I got this one. Show him the video.
Okay, where is the video? This?
Yeah. I was gonna get the Evo XL, but it's like really big.
Can I
But-
mute this?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't need
but
to hear that.
For and for thermals and stuff, the more space is better.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't want more space. I don't want a big thing. And then I saw this one, which is like newer, came out this year or something, and I like the RGB on it. It's very rare that I like the RGB on something,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna do the smaller one, and I'm gonna let myself have a little bit of aesthetic
Yeah.
influence. Let the aesthetic be a little bit of an influence on my choice. And
This boy might have a shit in his butt.
I went for the smaller one with the RGB.
I don't know. He keeps poking his. Oh no, it's because I have food. That's why.
But I like it. So imagine that, but white, and the LEDs on top are blue, and then there's the black Chromax Noctua with the blue accents all over it, and then I got all blue Noctua cables. Mm-hmm. So they're like colored the same as the little rubber things, and then I got with that not for this 011. Here, type in 011. Just type in 011 upright configuration.
In Google.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got the white, or they're white, but they're LED like.
Chat says it's surprisingly gamery after your complaints.
You think so?
I guess so. I mean, I get it is, but like
It's way cleaner.
it's gonna be if you have a transparent case at all. Like if you can see inside the case, it's gonna be.
Well, I do want to see inside
I
the
know.
case, but not because of gamer reasons.
No, I know. I
because
know.
I want to
Because
see
you
my.
wanna see
I want to see my temps and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I have like a display for useful temps.
I feel
and
like
fan speeds.
I feel like there's no way to do a clear case.
I don't think that's very gamery at all. I think that's the perfect middle ground. It's a very clean case.
Yeah.
And then the
I think the
it's like
RGB
one
also,
of the
yeah.
only RGB things that has ever appealed to me. It's so clean.
RGB. What'd you say? Upright.
Yeah, just 011. It doesn't have to be RGB, but just upright GPU, and then you can like go to Google and images or something and just find. I can't see, but
Just come right over here. The camera's pointing at potato.
and then like click on that one just there on the left.
This one?
should be
This
fine,
Reddit?
Yeah. That's not inverted.
Hold
so
on, they can't see. Oh.
That's fine. Yeah, this guy has.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay.
So this isn't inverted. Mine will be reversed.
Mm-hmm.
So mine will be inverted and reversed. So it's gonna be the GPU there on the left. You can see it hanging down, or on the right is hanging down.
This?
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
GPU.
Uh-huh.
Mine doesn't look like that, but it'll be on the left, and then the motherboard will be upside down on the right.
This?
Yeah, like the whole. That's like the CPU, but the
Right.
motherboard's right there behind it.
Yeah, this.
Yeah. I don't even know if that's the. Is that the Evo? I didn't even think that's the Evo
I don't know.
because it has that support beam there. Mine doesn't have.
Oh yeah. I guess this is just in R Lee and Lee.
It could be a
So it
different
could
one.
just be a different one,
It's
but
definitely not the RGB. I don't think.
no.
But anyway, it's gonna be nice. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Now I want to look at these ones because these are the ones that I like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go check out Mood.
Mood.
It's there. It's one of their cases.
Mood. I don't like that. It looks like an air purifier.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
I feel like if I didn't have to have like a nice computer, that's a really cool like just like if you had your computer out in your like living room,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that would be the perfect computer because it doesn't look like it just looks like a speaker or something.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like the cloth.
I think it looks. Very
It does look like a
low
speaker, and I don't like that.
And you wouldn't even think twice.
Oh yeah.
It just doesn't look like a PC.
No, it doesn't look like a PC. That's
like
for
that,
sure.
though.
This I like though.
Yeah.
I even like this. I think that's so
I
cute.
like the pops, but those are a little gamery.
Uh huh.
There's
Yeah.
different colors that look nice.
Air purifier. Air purifier.
So does the North, though.
No.
Yes, it does. The
That's
North looks
beautiful.
freaking Like
No, this looks like mid-century modern
a
furniture.
mid-century modern radiator, you know, from a.
No, I
David
like
Lynch
it.
movie.
I like it. I like it. And that's
the tone.
I like it.
See, I don't like.
It's a little
How do
gamery.
you like that? I don't understand why you like that at all.
I like the lines. I
You
like
like
the
that?
lines. Yeah, I
don't
do.
like it.
I don't looking at it now, I don't like I don't know.
I like
Just like
the
no, I
stats
like
that I read about it.
I like
and
this.
I was gonna get it. You just can't find it. It's not available. But I just don't like. It just looks like an old '90s Gateway or like.
I guess,
Dell.
but like updated.
No,
it's
not even.
kind of
I literally
cool.
used to have computers like that, like over the '90s.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
See, for me, I want things to be simple, but also have a little character. I don't want them to completely blend in like an air purifier or a speaker. I want them to have a little something cool about them.
So I don't see anything cool about that. That looks like
This is cool.
It looks like a machine.
But the design is so neat.
like a
I mean, this
humidifier.
this is what I want. I like this. But
Yeah.
this, I don't know, maybe if it were in a different
Go
color, does it have it in a different color?
Oh wait, no, go back up. No, the define. Click on the define. This is not very like nice looking. It's very simple. But this is another one that I was considering getting. I was gonna get
That is a mini fridge.
the Define 7.
Uh-huh.
But I just couldn't be convinced. It couldn't
Okay.
convince me. Everything I watched, like, this is supposed to be really good. This is like recommended, but I don't remember what it was exactly that I read. It doesn't appeal to me that much.
Yeah, it's very simple. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted though. I kind of was looking for just something simple, but I don't know. I don't remember if it was the price.
That was my
or,
phone.
Or if it was the build. Oh, here, wait. Do the now type in Be Quiet, the dark one.
Okay.
Or no, the Dark Pro or Dark here. I don't know. Type in just type in Be Quiet, the Dark something. Don't say
Be quiet,
something. Yeah, it's a company.
dark
Just type in Dark.
power, dark rock, dark bass,
Dark.
deep rock galactic.
Dark Bass Pro 901. Down there at the bottom, lower, right up there. Yeah, I think that's the one. This is the other one that I almost got.
Hold on, let me show them.
I almost got this one. I was gonna get it in white. So you should show it in white. just say yes.
In white.
The amount of cookies that people.
Ooh, yeah. I like white better in general.
This one, as far as its functionality goes, is just like right up my alley. So I haven't moved my mic back to my face.
Oh, yeah.
This one's like, I don't understand. It only turns up 80 degrees.
I don't know.
Crap, this is.
Yeah.
I can't even get it back in.
My whole
What the fuck?
earthquake.
This thing sucks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is gonna fall out.
You gotta lift it a little bit again and put it. Okay.
All right, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Oh,
there we go.
there it goes.
Jesus.
It heard you getting frustrated.
This is up my alley as far as like functionality and like thinking about your convenience goes. Like, holy shit, this thing is made to like, once you have your PC put together, tinkering with it or working on it would just be a dream, just so easy. The reason I ended up not getting it, and also it's made to be quiet but also be very cool. That's their whole thing, is quiet. And this one is like they're one of the most expensive ones. And the thing that this has going for it is that it has that quiet thing that they're known for, but it's very high performance. And I really like all the features of it and how nice the build is. But then my thing was the fans you can put fans at the bottom, but there's a chamber down there for your cords and your PSU. And I just really want fans at the bottom for intake.
Yeah.
And I just was like, couldn't do it. But
It's
I
nice,
could have. This has like front intake, I think. This is the one where like the front intake fans, they're actually attached. I don't know if that's the front. I can't really tell. Yeah, they're attached to the panel of the.
Right, you were telling me, and you just take it off.
Pull it right off.
Wow.
And without any cables, like there's no visible cables for them. You can pull it right off, and the fans come with it. Just stuff like that.
That's cool.
That's like everything is like that though, where it's like so easy to work with. And then the bottom. This is another reason I really wanted it. Is I fucking hate my Elgato PCIe. I hate that piece of shit. I hate it. It gets so warm and it blocks all your air. And this thing has a compartment in the bottom, where I could easily. You can install anything basically, but it's like for if you wanted to do a disk drive because you're a grandpa or whatever. But I was like, man, I could put the Elgato down here and use a riser cable and and like some sort of chamber for the PCIe, and that would be nice. But I ended up not doing it. It's also expensive. This one.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spend too much money. The Liam Lee, it just hit all the right notes, and it's only $150, which is like kind of on the. It's like mid, kind of not even. It's like low to mid price point. Some of the cases get ridiculous, like absurd. Like I'm not paying $500 for a case, man. I'm not doing it, you know. So I don't know. I just like the Liam Lee I got. I'm like really happy with it. But maybe I'll hate it once I get it.
Yeah,
but I've only
maybe.
read good things. It's like a game-changing case. But yeah, anyway, there's my story for you guys.
Good. Talking pooters.
Talking pooters, poopadoo. Bubba wubba, did you see this tato here? Did you see this tato here, Daphne?
Now go to and then I'll go do
No. I'm gonna go too.
go in win, like one word, in win.
Inwin.
They make some sort of unique looking cases also. I don't know if they're very good, but they also kind of make some interesting looking ones. I do like that
I like
F5 actually.
I think I just want more wood in my.
Go to cases.
Cases?
Like search the actual.
Huh?
Go to like their actual like a thing.
Gaming cases, computer chassis.
Try computer chassis.
Okay.
What do they got in
The
here?
bowel movement series. Is that what you
No,
want?
go to gaming chassis. Oh wait, are you on Mini TX? Is that I can't see shit.
Mini
back here.
Inwin. I don't know.
Ew, it is pooping. Okay, just go to gaming chassis and see. I don't remember exactly which ones I saw that I liked, but I liked some of theirs. Thought they were kind of nice.
A3 Chopin.
Just click on some.
Chopin. Okay. I don't know.
What are those things at the top say? Click on mid tower right there. And scroll down.
Whoa, what's that?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, this is
Sparkly.
the company. They had one where it came with a controller and you could play a little game on the front of your computer. Yeah.
Oh my
I forgot
gosh.
about that. It's so stupid, but it's kind of funny.
This one I like, kind of.
Yeah.
It's different.
There were even more unique ones than these. Do full tower. Maybe that's where I saw some
Okay.
of it.
Tickling me.
See, I like that. I like this one. I like that F5.
I like that too, yeah.
I think it's nice.
Ew!
Yeah.
That's okay.
What's that one called?
915.
The 915. See, that's the one that I kept getting recommended for this company. Because I was going down the line of companies and I finally got to Inwin, and this is the one that they're recommending, and I was
Ugly.
like, no. Like, I'm
Ugly.
not. It's so ugly. I don't want
Oh.
that. You know?
It's a
probably
trash
nice.
can.
It's a trash can.
It's a trash can for your kitchen.
Yes, absolutely. It's a trash can. Now, okay, wait. I'll show you this now. One last thing. Type
Yeah.
in Corsair. Fuck. Chat, what's the big ridiculous Corsair? Type in Corsair Titanium, maybe? Or
Sorry, it's playing me a beautiful sound.
type in Corsair Titanium.
Okay.
Is that what it's called, chat? The big giant Corsair? It's like $600.
Titanium RAM.
No, it's not titanium.
Corsair cases.
Yeah, just do that. It's fine. Just go to their website. I'll lead you there. And then just go to full tower. Oh, I think it's maybe Obsidian. What does that say?
Obsidian series
Yeah, click on that. How much is it? It's like $500.
524.
Yeah, that's the one I think. Click on that thing, and then there'll probably be a video you can watch. I kind of like the way this one looks.
Yeah,
but
I like
it's
that too.
absurdly huge. It's so big.
Is it?
It's for putting two computers into one. It's for
Oh.
dual system setups, which is like
Why
not.
would you need that?
Well, would be good for us for streaming, and you can capture your own computer from another computer, and we have extra graphics cards and motherboards we could
It's
use
true,
to do
yeah.
it. But it's just like it's too much, man. But I like the glass, like the quality of that glass.
Here's
yeah,
a
watch the
beautiful video.
I think it's
Hey
gonna
guys,
be a
I'm
man
George.
talking. but
This is
there'll
the
be B-roll
Obsidian
in there if
Series
you see it.
1000D Super Tower
Yeah, tell him
PC
to shut
case.
up.
It is
Aw.
the biggest
Sorry,
and
sir.
most feature-rich case Corsair has
It's
ever
like
made.
this is what
So
you
you might
get
ask,
when
like-
you get into the high end of it. You get gigantic
That is a
cases that
huge
are way
computer.
too much. You know,
That is humongous.
it's way too much.
next to this man.
Like everything. It's too much money. It's too much space. It's too much like just visual noise.
It is.
It's-
It's like
but it's
sensory
very- it's
overload a
very
little bit.
nice, though.
What are these freaking gaskets?
Those are custom water
That's
cooling
crazy.
loops.
Wow.
This one, because this one was in the back of my mind where I was like, I am so sick of looking at cases right now. Should I just get
No.
the Corsair?
No.
Should I just fucking go
This
for it?
monster?
and just
No
build it?
way.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Jism.
yeah.
That's cooling liquid? Why does it look like cum?
I don't know.
Why does it look like a
I think
big
you can color
jar
it.
of
You can
cum?
like color your liquid and stuff.
Ew.
Yeah, that's all the cum that man made. Look at all the porn he can look at on his
It's a
super fast
big
computer.
PC requires a lot of cum.
See, if they made that, but it was just smaller. So I'll do one last one. It's the other one I was almost gonna get. Do the Corsair 5000D. It'll be like a mid or full tower case. It's like one of their flagship cases.
5000D. 5000.
Yeah. So
Airflow, RGB airflow.
this is also a
X RGB.
If you were gonna get a case and you weren't worried about like anything too fancy and just cared about airflow
oh, I thought I could
and
drag it.
you didn't mind going with Corsair, this would be the case. From what I saw, this case is like totally legit, and you can't really go wrong with it. But a little bit, I was
This is
like,
the one.
it's a little too basic, and also Corsair, a little bit. I just didn't. I got a
Mm-hmm.
Corsair PSU, but that's because it, you know.
You have a Corsair cooler too, I thought.
no.
No, Asus.
Yeah, Asus. So I like that case a lot.
I like it.
I almost got it. I was almost sold on that one, but then I just I don't know.
Looks like a pooter.
It just looks like
Just
a
looks
computer.
like a pooter.
And it's a little bit bigger. I think it's bigger than the Liam Lee.
Did your feeling on Corsair dampen with the fan, Gengi says?
The fan, a little bit.
fans?
Yeah, those fans are freaking pieces of crap that I got like years ago. And also IQ kind of sucks.
I love her.
Okay, well, I'll make you one of those.
No,
next
no,
time.
don't.
Your case now is better than
My
that,
case is
though.
fine,
Also,
yeah.
actually, I want to know what case you have. What is this?
Yeah, what case do I have, huh? How are you supposed to find out?
I don't know. I can probably just look at it.
I'll look at next.
You have the nice one.
I do?
Yeah, I think you have the H710i, bitch. You got that good one.
Damn,
It has that
bitch.
white strip going up the side there.
We'll look at it. Do not accept cookies. Thank you.
I think you got the good one.
You do?
You do.
No, you do think I got the good one?
I do, yeah.
I have this.
think that you have
H5.
Oh, you
for
have
sure.
H5?
For sure,
is
because
this
it has that bar down there. What were you thinking I had?
What bar down there?
This
Go to the H7.
H7. No, definitely not that. Because I have a big block. I have a big thing there. Definitely this.
Oh, yeah, okay. You have that. For
I have
sure.
this.
You have the H5.
Yeah. I do. Looks exactly like that.
You're right. Well, that's still a good one.
Yeah, that's fine. Look, it's only $70.
Yeah, they make good cases. This is one of the top.
The H7 is $60.
Go to the H710i.
Oh, what? Oh,
Just talk about H7, and you can probably customize it once you get into
I'm not
this.
typing nothing. Just touching.
I mean, just click on the H7.
Yeah.
And then you can customize it once you're.
H7 what?
I think it's H710i.
I don't see that.
Just click on H7. Just click on one of them. Because once you get into the H7 screen, I think you can change it.
I'm in the H7
No,
screen.
once click on one,
Okay.
and then now you can maybe
H7 Flow. H710i.
So
Wow.
It's
139. That's not
See,
bad.
That's
That's a
sold
nice.
out though, right? It says sold
Yeah,
out.
notify me.
Yeah, I couldn't find this anywhere. This is like, again, there's like a few cases that are like everywhere you go, you'll see them in the list. Of
That's
best
beautiful.
cases.
I like this stripe.
This one I think was was one of my number one choices. It was this and like the Torrent. I just couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a nice looking case. I like their builds. It's nice looking.
Yeah, they're very popular.
Oh shits! Thank you so much for stopping by. Your English was perfect.
What's that red color on the right?
It's
oh, that's kind of nice.
No, I hate that. It's
I mean,
disgusting.
it's just like nice that someone's offering a color. most cases it's white and black.
Black and red though makes me want to die.
Yeah, but when you look at black and white all day for 4 hours when you're researching cases.
No, I want this.
Yeah, that's nice. But just like it's nice to see someone else throwing something else into the ring, like another color. you
The
know?
Cyberpunk edition, is it Lelo? Is it Lelo? How do I find it? All gaming PCs. Let's just look. A monkey. I am looking. Ooh, I like the RGB color they chose here. This minty green.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I will look at this.
I don't like
Ooh,
that.
that's hideous. That's so ugly.
Yeah, Liam Lee has a like Ferrari edition of one. Of,
Oh
I
my
think, the
God.
computer that I got or something, or one of their computers. But yeah. Here, you know what you should do? One last case.
I would love to do it.
Type in Landcool 300.
Okay.
This was the first case that spoke to me in all my research, because one of my first criteria for case was convenience and functionality, and the Landcool 300, the way that like put on a video of how it works. Like
It just says Landcool 3. Is that the same?
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know why I said 300.
Okay.
Just go to the video of it. It'll be down here somewhere, and then bring it up on YouTube or something.
Blah.
Like the way that this works, I don't really know what to believe, but when you watch this, it makes it seem like putting it together and working with it is going to be like all those like.
It won't let me adjust the volume
I know
in
that's
this
what I was
little
saying.
player.
You gotta go to YouTube. The hinges, I love that, and then like the trays for the drives and stuff. But then I watched the Gamer Nexus review of it, and apparently they hated building it.
Oh.
And that it's like not actually as convenient as it sounds. And so they kind of scared me away from it. But this was like, I almost got this like immediately. It was like one of the first ones I saw.
Yeah, it's nice. Very simp.
Yeah.
Like those flaps. Lots of flaps on this one. It's full of flaps.
Yeah. Anyway, those are all
Very
the cases I
cool.
looked at, and I almost got. But I like what I did. I like what I did.
I like what you did too.
I'm very excited.
I want to look.
And specifically, for my case in doing the upright GPU mount, I was reading that Liam Lee released a thing like back when this case first came out. I have the newer one now, but about the 3090s specifically having better temps in upright position for some fucking reason. And so it's like that's what I have, and I'm just like it just seemed all like perfect. So I was like, okay, I'll get it.
This is so fucking
Yeah, I
ugly.
hate that shit. I
What
hate
the
it.
fuck is that? What are those?
Yeah, this is like one of their flagship ones,
Oh my god,
apparently.
it's a butt crack.
Yeah.
Ugly. Ugly.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, bye. Work
Okay,
time.
I'm gonna go also. I really gotta pee and I gotta go to the pharmacy.
Oh, okay, bye-bye. I love everyone, bye-bye.
Okay, he said I love everyone. Bye bye. Well, I started out the day really tired. Maybe I cried. Okay? It may or may not have happened. I will not confirm nor deny. But I hung out with my good old stream pals. And you guys always have me feeling right as rain. Okay? And I appreciate that about you. Okay? Sometimes things just happen, okay? The body keeps score. I hear people say that. So, I would just like to thank you for being here with me today, hanging out with me, making me feel so good, talking about my passions. And then we got to do a little online shopping with Matt. That's so fun. Who doesn't like to look at stuff? I love to look at stuff. Don't you love to look at stuff? I love looking. I love looking. Okay? So, again, thank you for being here with me. I'm sorry that we didn't play a game. I know we were going to. I guess I just really needed this chill talking day. And I don't know. Maybe next time will also be talking day. I have collected a lot of TikToks to show you. Sorry, Gengi. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. Can't promise. I can't promise anything, okay? Listen, I don't know. I won't make any promises. Because I never know what God has planned for me. Okay? But in the meantime, okay, I want you to know that you're very good, and you're kind, and you're special, and you made my day today, okay? And I hope that I could make yours, or just make your work a little bit more entertaining, and make things good for you. And if you ever need anything, you let me know, okay? So on that note, as always, be good. Make good choices. Got my finger on the trigger here. And I will see you on Friday. Bye.